Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, assuming everything is okay, you guys can hear me well, you guys can hear the music well. Hey, 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 everyone, it's the Capt-Jules here and hope you are doing wonderful. And yes, welcome to a stream, a just chatting stream. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing quite a lot of things today. Yes, but regardless, thank you all for coming, really appreciate it. And yeah, so okay, before we start, I actually wanted to address something that I might need some clarification on. So I know that Frosty mentioned something about okay, so usually Frosty will ask this question in the chat you know, while things are loading up, so that you guys can have a bit of have something to do while he's waiting. So the question of the day from Frosty, not from me, is Scotland's patron saint, a fisherman and apostle, has his feast day celebrated in which month? And well, Shiro, the wonderful, the wonderful dude that he is, answered St. Andrew, which is correct. Turns out it's St. Andrew's Day, a significant cultural celebration, falls on November 30th. Which, congrats to you, Shiro. Proud of you. But I am a little bit confused about accidentally typed out the rest. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, okay, my head already forgot the month. Gotcha. Okay, so that's what happened. Alright. I was like thinking, the rest, what happened? You seem to got the answer correct. Yeah, so yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. No, I can never answer these kind of questions, but more power to you, dude. More power. Hey, Annihilation, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. Hope you are not set to annihilate this person's streams. But yes, guys, welcome to the post-charity fundraiser bonus day 3. Yeah, so we have a lot of things that we're gonna achieve. So basically, since this is day 3, I'm gonna elaborate a little bit on what this actually is. So basically, last month, for the month of May, I was I was doing some stuff to Write Love on Her Arms charity. Yeah, so we were raising funds and stuff like that. So we had a few community goals. And yeah, because now it's already the month of June, we already finished, raising funds. I believe the proceeds have already been processed, which is pretty cool. We managed to raise $150 together as a community. And then in a much larger scale, everyone who has already, taken part in this event, not just me, but other streamers such as actually Shiro himself, Ayurisu, and a few of our friends. Yeah, we together managed to raise $7,000, more than 7,000 USD, I believe, for the charity, and that's pretty amazing. It's like way exceeded that amount. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool actually. So yeah, back to the community goals actually. So one of the community goals that there are a few community goals that I set up. Actually, I think it'll be better if I just show you guys the image. So yeah, let me just pull it up real quick so that at least you guys would know what is up. Yeah, so just give me a sec over here. Shiro says, one of my teachers used to say typed out to mean backspace or erase, and I may have gotten the habit of saying it sometimes. Okay. Typed out. Oh, alright. Yes. Okay, now I understand. Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, my teacher does that too. Like, I know one of my teachers does it. Oh yeah, it's not exactly something that I'll notice until someone mentioned it to me. So yeah, good point. Yeah. Thanks, Shiro. Thank you. Oh yeah, let me just drop you a shout out. While we just catch up with the rest of chat and get ourselves comfortable. Oh yeah, hope everyone's been doing well. Yeah, I too hope that everyone's been doing well. Oh yes, let's see. What do we have? Mafios? Oh, Annihilation is Mafioso. Dang, you changed your name again. Gotcha. You became a cube. Okay, I see. Let's see. Under Swap Sans, another Sans Saints is happy. Gotcha. Ah, that's good. I'm glad that everyone is doing well. My day has been okay. I'm just gonna share a little bit on how my day has been later. So yeah, just be prepared. Annihilation says, I had a nosebleed. Am I good? I hope that you get it checked. Please, please do. Any health experts in the chat, you guys might give any suggestions. For me, when I get a nosebleed, this was like more than a decade ago. Like the last time I got a nosebleed was more than a decade ago. What I did was, lie down, or if not, tilt your head upwards such that, your head is like facing the sky. Get a lot of tissues and stuff your nose with them. That supposedly help with the bleeding. And also drink lots of water. That was my experience. That was what my parents told me. I'm not sure is it actually beneficial, but yeah, anyone who knows more about this stuff, yeah, please feel free to give suggestions and correct me if need to. And Alison says, I got it 3 times. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I think I've got it around 3 times as well. Ay. That's not good. But I hope, hoping that, hoping that gets better. But yeah, let me see. Okay. Frosty says, Shiro Mutan is a chaotic EM VTuber with a penchant for the Yakuza series and karaoke. They recently braved the wilds in Persona 4 Golden and Far Cry 6 with mixed results. Expect ear-splitting tunes and unpredictable adventures. Well, Shiro is a pretty cool dude. He goes into all sorts of adventures. I do recommend that you guys check him out if you have the chance. It's fine. Okay, gotcha, Annihilation. But still, bless you, man, bless you. But mixed results is right. It do be like that sometimes. Sending you lots of sending you lots of head pats, my dude. But yeah, I've got the image up. So okay, so this is the community goals that we've planned, like, for last month. So as you guys can see, the ones in red are those that are already completed. You guys probably might know what's up if you all were there for the previous streams. But yeah, I'm not going to elaborate too much on that. All I can say is that we achieved a lot together. I'm like very surprised that we managed to get $150 together. Like this entire list, I'll be honest, my original goal was just $100, and then okay, I think that is the amount that I think we will get. But you guys, you fantastic people, you guys managed to surprise me. We actually managed to unlock this entire list, and I'm thankful. So the ones in green are those that we are gonna settle either today or sometime soon. And I have a feeling 5 of these items in this list, like the ones in green, yeah, they're gonna be achieved today. So suggesting a new redeem, well, that's from you guys. Picking again for the next stream, that's also from you guys. Q&A session, yeah, we're gonna get into that later. Face review, also gonna get into that later. Comfort ASMR, well, that won't be today, but soon, hopefully soon. And the Steam game giveaway, or in this case, a Steam gift card giveaway. So yeah, anyone who has followed me in my socials, you guys might know what's up. But yeah, I will get into more details as we move along. So yeah, that is the situation. So yes, welcome everyone to the post-charity fundraiser bonus day 3. So yes, what do we have planned? So we have just gonna repeat again, just so that we are a little bit more clear. I realized that I had the image prepared already, so it's like I could have done that earlier. Annihilation says, I am a cube from Just Beats and Shapes. I have no idea of what that is, but cool. Yeah, if you want to, please feel free to elaborate a little more. Hey, Omar Ezreal, thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it. But I hope you're doing well, man. Frosty might be on a cooldown, but I think we can still drop you a shout out. Yeah, it's on a cooldown, but yeah, Ezreal, very chill dude. Does a whole variety of games, and yeah, I think you guys will have a wonderful time when you catch his streams. But yeah, what are we doing today? Yeah, we're gonna be doing a IRL face review. So this is gonna be the order. So IRL face review, well, in cosplay photos because I am a little bit insecure about my face. But I am comfortable enough to say that, okay, if it's cosplay photos, because yeah, I beautied myself a little. Just a little. Yeah, I think it's good enough to share. And besides, just a little bit of a disclaimer. My face can be found online if you somehow search hard enough. Not that I'm encouraging you guys to do. I'm not encouraging you guys to do that, by the way. Yeah, just a little heads up. It is online. I'm not that particular about, you know, keeping my face hidden from the online spaces, considering considering the stuff that I do. Yeah, I am quite okay with that. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a few of those. Just a heads up, I've only done cosplay like 3 times in my life, or rather, I've only cosplayed as 3 characters in my entire life. Whether am I gonna do any more, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I do have some photos. Not exactly the best photos, but I think they're decent enough to share. Yeah, then we're gonna have a Ask Me Anything session. So, this one, you guys are free to ask me anything as long as it's nothing personal, nothing controversial, nothing political. Yeah, anything goes. Yeah, you can ask me literally anything. Yeah, and then we're gonna go into the chat suggestion results. So, yeah, that is when you guys are free to ask. Not free to ask, free to suggest like what is gonna be my next stream redeem, what is gonna be my you know, the game that I'm gonna play next for stream. I say next, but then it's just something that will be like higher on the priority list. So yeah, if you guys can do that, that would be great. And last but not least, it will be the digital Steam card giveaway. I'm sure a lot of you guys are quite excited about that one. I have gotten a few entries, so yeah, that's quite interesting. Yeah, we're gonna do that at the end of the stream, just so that, you know, it gives people enough time to, you know, enter in. But yeah, for some of you guys, you guys might be wondering, how should I ask my questions, or how should I, you know, drop in my suggestions? Well, to that I say we do have a Google form, which I can put the link over here. Let me just do that real quick. Where is the form? Yes, it's over here. It's over here. Okay. Yeah, just gonna catch up with chat as well. Annihilation says just a game about. Oh wait, it's a game about just beats and shapes. Okay, good to know. Gotcha. Yeah, I probably should look it up. It seems. Yeah, I mean, I would say it seems interesting just yet because I'm like, okay, something about beats and shapes. Noted. Azrael says, oh, thank you for the shouty. Hey man, it's the least I can do since, you know, you stopped by to see Lil Omi. It's only fair, it's only fair. Okay, where is that form? Why can't I shorten it? Ah, there we go. Yeah, so we have the form. Of course, no pressure if you guys are not up for it. Yeah, so this form, you can drop in suggestions for the redeems, for the next stream. So those two I'm gonna put up a poll. You guys are free to vote. Hopefully we manage to get some consensus, get some opinions, get some feedback. Yeah, I think that would be nice. And yeah, the Ask Me Anything, I will be checking it now and then, so that make sure that everyone's questions have been answered. But having said that, I also have put up an announcement on the VTuber subreddit. So yeah, I'll be checking that as well. So hey Reddit homies, hope that you guys are doing well as well, and yeah, I look forward to any questions that you guys might give. So yeah, without further ado, I believe we are gonna start the main event. So yeah, I guess for those who just want to ask questions and are okay with, you know, your username being shown, question of the day will be ask me anything. Actually, do you have a question? Yeah, and I will, you know, slowly collate them all. You guys will be able to, you know, see the thing. Yeah, and just ask away. I will appreciate, you know, the more questions the better. Yes, so this time it's not me asking the question, it's you guys asking the questions now. Shiro asks, my question is, what is a question? JK. Hey, I see what you did there, Shiro. Annihilation says, there's 2 skins in Roblox Forsaken that's based off just beats and shapes. I mean, I know what is Roblox, I just never got around to it, but cool. Thanks for sharing, I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we are gonna start things up. So as always, please do let me know if there's any issues, be it the visuals, the audio, anything else. Yeah, just let me know, and I will try my best to fix it as soon as possible. Yeah, but of course, please do read the rules. Yeah, just to make things comfortable for everyone. And yeah, make yourselves comfortable, and let's go. So yes, we're gonna be doing the IRL face review. So oh boy. Okay, I'll admit, even though I say I am comfortable with sharing, photos with you guys, I'm still a bit nervous about that. Okay, deep breaths. Hey, thanks, Shiro. Thank you. Okay, deep breaths. Hey, Ophelia, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, actually, we are not at the face review just yet. Yeah, I'm looking at my slides from the other, from the other monitor. So okay, gotcha. Annihilation says, will you try out Forsaken or just beats and shapes? Well, I mean, if it is a game suggestion, I believe you guys can, suggest in the Google Forms, and maybe some of us might, might back it up with our votes. Hint. You got this. Thank you, Ophelia. Thank you. But yeah, guys, please do check out Ophelia Bell. Also a fellow VTuber, good friend of mine. She does quite creative stuff, very wonderful art. Yeah, and also she gives us very nice and chill vibes. I think you guys will have a wonderful time with her. But yeah, let me see. Am I missing anything? Can you elaborate the 2 games? Yeah, please feel free. But yeah, I mean, if you want me to try the game out, yeah, I do heavily encourage you guys to just suggest in the form so that at least I can keep track. And yeah, maybe it might be the game that might be streamed next. So yeah, for those who are quite new to meeting me, because yeah, I understand that there are some newcomers in the chat. So who am I exactly? So hi guys, I am the Capt-Jules. I am a hero in training creator. So yeah, I know most of the times I introduce myself as a hero in training VTuber, but I've been trying to actively change that. So I don't want to be just a VTuber, I don't want to be just a streamer. I felt like I have been doing more stuff besides that. So yeah, that's a little thing. I am a creator, first and foremost. I do stream, I do art, I do a whole bunch of other things. It's just that some might be lesser known compared to the rest. So I usually stream retro games, indie games inspired by retro games. So yeah, for those who have known me for quite some time, yeah, you guys might have seen me stream Sonic games, Pokemon games, Castlevania, Mega Man. Yeah, those are usually the main games I do into. But having said that, I have played other indie games as well, and some of them are inspired by retro games. So yeah, those are my main territory, but I have tackled other games besides that. Whatever catches my fancy, and yeah, also been doing other stuff and other projects as well. I've been doing fan art since 2011, so yeah, 14 years of doing fan art. Quality is it's quite varied. I won't say like I'm a very good artist. I just do whatever feels good for me, and see whatever floats other people's boats. Ezra says, I hear Mega Man. Hey, fellow Mega Man fan. Yes. Yeah, I played. Let me think. Okay, so for the streams, I have played Mega Man 1, 2, 3, Mega Man 1 on the Game Boy. Yeah, quite a few. Speaking of Mega Man, I actually did wanted to play continue on the Mega Man May for this year. Yeah, because the classic trilogy, I played that last year for the month of May. But because I got invited to do the charity event by Zen, which by the way, I'm very thankful for, really appreciate it. I'm actually very honored to do that. So yeah, the Mega Man games they had to be put on hold, obviously, because not exactly the most coziest of games, not for me. But I do intend to get back to the Mega Man series, hopefully in the next few months. Yeah, like I want to play Mega Man 2 on the Game Boy. I actually want to play Wily Wars. Yeah, before I get into like Mega Man 4 or Mega Man 3, because those, if I remember correctly, those happened after Mega Man 3. So yeah, I would like to tackle those games first. I would like to try as chronologically as possible, if you guys catch my drift. Shiro is also a pretty also a Mega Man fan. Yeah, and yeah, I'm glad to see Mega Man fans in the chat. Yeah, was there for Shiro's Mega Man X streams, and I have to say it is like one of the most chaotic times ever, just because of the sheer, what can I, it's just a lot of interesting moments. Like I mean, what can I say, what happens when you put the Shiro Council and the DA system together? A lot of amazing stuff can happen. So besides games, I also like anime. I watch a variety of anime. I've been watching it for a very long time, since I was very young. Yeah, since I was 4. Like my earliest memory is like watching Cardcaptor Sakura and Pokemon. Like when I think of like my earliest memories of anime, those are the two that come to mind. Yeah, but besides that, I've been keeping up with other anime as well. Gurren Lagann, Dress Up Darling, Gekkan Shoujo, just to name a few. Having said that, I know that I don't watch like the most mainstream of animes. I don't watch a lot of modern anime actually, but I'm the kind of guy that like watches things at my own pace. So yeah, if you guys have any anime questions, please feel free to throw it my way. Yeah, and heck, if you want like specific anime, I can maybe check it out as we go along. And yeah, and we can see how things will go. Yeah, I'm also a fan of films, because coming from a guy who has studied film, it kind of comes with the territory, I guess. Yeah, so I watch a combination of like Western Hollywood films, indie films, Asian films. Well, considering who I am, yeah, makes sense, right? Yeah, having said that, yeah, I do have an appreciation for both live action and animations. Yeah, so it's just one of those things that like has been with me since I was young. Earliest memory of like films was me as a kid being taken to the cinema with my mom. The earliest memory of film was that, and the film was Brother Bear. You know that Disney animated film that they exactly have the best reputation? Yeah, that is the one. Like, that is my first film. So yeah, that was certainly interesting. Ophelia says, "Ooh, Dress Up Darling is so good." Yes, it's really good. Also, the second season is coming soon, and I'm looking forward to that. Like, I believe it is 6th of July, I think. So I'm like, yeah, that is a wonderful birthday gift. Thank you. Yeah, so besides that, I'm also a fan of games, tokusatsu. So yeah, stuff like Super Sentai, Kamen Rider. Well, it is the basis of my design over here. So yeah, any questions? Yeah, please feel free to ask. I also been watching Power Rangers, that kind of stuff. A little bit of Godzilla. I won't say I won't say I'm in that particular category of tokusatsu, but you know, I've dabbled a little bit. But yeah, I'm also a fan of Western comics, so yeah, DC superheroes, Disney comics, I've also read that as well. So yeah, I would like to think that I'm a pretty big geek. Yeah, yeah, a lot of geeky topics I think that you guys can ask. But yeah, outside of that, yeah, please feel free to ask as well. I will greatly appreciate it. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me, but yes, let me catch up with you guys before we continue on. Okay, Annihilation says, Forsaken is a survival game in Roblox that has killers and survivors. The 3 killers are Roblox myths, and 1 is a movie killer. And it's Jason Voorhees, Cool Kid, John Doe, and 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. Okay, that's interesting. Those are certainly names. Yeah, I just need time to like process that, but yeah, thanks for elaborating. Appreciate it. Shiro says, yeah, the Mega Man Extreme, yeah, it was pretty interesting. Mostly Shiro being thrown into the opening stage at random times. You can never escape the opening stage, Shiro. Vi will always be there. Ophelia says, would highly recommend the Apothecary Diaries. Ah, right. Oh yeah, some of my friends also recommended that as well. Yeah, I should get into it. I heard that it has very complex story, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I would. Yeah, I will check it out. Yeah, but thank you. Annihilation says there's 2 types of currency, and chance 1 is money, which is very self-explanatory, and malice is a chance for being killer. And then something about just beat and shapes. Oh, okay. So yeah, Annihilation is gonna elaborate on that. Shiro says, stop telling people I'm dead. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. Yes, Brother Bear. I have a soft spot for that film. Yeah, like if you guys have have seen that film, I would say it's not as bad as certain people make it out to be. Yeah, it did get a little bit of flack, but to be honest, not really. It's not as bad as people would think. But yeah, that is the me. So yes, yeah, please feel free to ask. Yeah, literally ask me anything. So yes, yeah, first up on our list we have the cosplay face review. Okay. Gonna drink my water. Gonna calm myself. Still a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. But you know, just a little less, but I think that, you know, breaks the ice just a little bit. So you guys are gonna see DA Capt-Jules' face. All I can say is keep your expectations low. I mean, I'm not the best looking, but well, here we go. So this is my first cosplay. My first ever cosplay actually. So this was back in 2015. This was back when I was a really huge Fire Emblem fan. So of course, my favorite Fire Emblem character is Marth. Always has been and always will be. So this was back in the day when Awakening is like very new. It's been out for 2 years. So I was thinking, okay, I really want to try my hand in cosplaying. So I thought to myself, okay, I really love Marth. I want to cosplay as him. But the thing is, the costumes that I see, you know, in those sites where you can like buy costumes, wigs and stuff like that, the only one that I can actually find is the one in his Awakening outfit. So for those who have played Fire Emblem Awakening, you guys might know that this costume over here actually is actually like near identical to the one from Lucina. Yeah, so completely similar to his female descendant. But then I think to myself, you know what? That is a loophole that I'm willing to cross. So yes, I bought the costume, I bought the wig. One of my best friends, very kind, so he actually got me a sword. Yeah, he got me the falchion, which is pretty cool. Really thankful to him for that. Like this falchion over here, it is based off the original design from the original Fire Emblem. So yeah, it's a completely different sword, but I like that nice little touch. So yeah, really thankful to him for, you know, for doing that, because I never asked for it, but yeah, he just offered to, you know, help me, you know, get one, and yeah, really thankful to him for that. So this was my first attempt with the original costume, with the original sword. But the sheath, as you guys can see, the one over here is actually quite different from the one in this photo over here, because what happened is that, so this was when I first received it. I made the mistake of bringing this sword to school, because I was part of the Japanese club in my school. So what happened was that yeah, before I went to my club, you know, we had a shoot, yeah, because film student, obviously you had to be involved in productions and stuff. So some of the guys, my classmates, you know, they were playing around with the props. My sword was part of the props. They were playing around with it, and then the sheath went flying. I didn't see what happened to it. All I know is that I heard a very loud crack. I turned around. The sheath was snapped into two. And I'm like, bruh, what did you do? How did that happen? Yeah, so that was unfortunate. Yeah, because it was a very sturdy material actually. So it was not made out of foam. It was like, you know, that kind of like hard plaster, that kind of material. Yeah, so that was, yeah, that took me a while to like process. I mean, granted, those guys apologize, but I remember just being silent and just being frozen for those few minutes. I'm like, wow. And the convention was like, what, a few weeks away? So I'm like, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, but thankfully, you know, my friend managed to commission another one quite quickly. And the guys who broke the sheath, they actually like, you know, offered to pay, you know, to pay back. I'm like, okay, at least these guys have a conscience. I'm like, okay, thank you. So yeah, well, in the end, I was able to, you know, come in the cosplay again. You know, got a few photos, which was nice. People like the costume. Although, you know, Fire Emblem fans, you know, or at least casual Fire Emblem fans, the first character they will associate this costume with is obviously Lucina. So for a lot of people, they look at me and they'll be like, hey, that's Lucina. I'm like, you're technically not wrong. But yeah, my intention was to be Marth, to be this guy, to be, you know, the cool Bishonen, you know, OG. But, you know, can't be helped, right? Can't be helped, because it is the same costume. So to do that, yeah, I make sure to, you know, make sure that the hair isn't too long. But yeah, the first wig, like this first wig over here, was a bit rough, because originally this wasn't a blue wig. The original color was like brownish, you know, brownish black, that kind of color. So we had to like go to a hair salon and, you know, dye it accordingly. But then with hair dye, with a wig, the texture doesn't come out right. It was like very stiff. It's very hard to style, and yeah, it's just, to be honest, it's quite uncomfortable, and it can get quite itchy at times, especially with Singapore's weather. Even when you're in an air-conditioned area, it can get quite stuffy. So gradually I went to get another wig. So this was the original length. Yeah, so as you guys can see, yeah, I looked a bit more like Lucina, which I guess is fine. Wasn't the intention, but you know, just to try it out a little bit, change my makeup a little bit, try to be a bit more feminine. Yeah, I try to style my hair a little bit differently. So this was before trimming it to this image over here. Yeah, so something a little bit more androgynous. Yeah, but still gives off that, like, you know, sophisticated vibe. Yeah, yeah, so in the end, managed to get a few outings with that particular costume, get a few photos that I unfortunately do not have. Yeah, it has been years. No joke, for the past few weeks, I have been trying to like find as many photos as possible, but these are all I was able to salvage. So yeah, this at least gives you a rough idea on like, yeah, this was like my first costume. But unfortunately, because yeah, it has been like a decade, so this costume has showed its age. Parts of it has already like flaked off, you know, because some parts of it is leather. So yeah, some parts of it have just worn off, which, you know, comes with age, and stuff like that. So the entire costume is no longer around anymore. Like, the only thing left is actually the sword. Currently it is sitting right beside me right now. Yeah, it's still in perfectly good condition, but that is the only thing left out of the entire cosplay. So yeah, that is my first experience with cosplay. Yeah, so you guys get to see a little bit of me. So yeah, that was certainly interesting. Yeah, let me just catch a quick sip before I continue. Okay, alright, Annihilation save for Just Beat and Shapes. It's a rhythm game, okay. Already getting me interested. And the main character is literally a blue cube. I named him Elliot. Ooh, that's cute. Fun fact, Elliot and John Doe in Forsaken has skins that are based off Just Beats and Shapes. Elliot's skin name is Friend and John Doe's skin is named Annihilation. The main boss is just named Boss, Creative. Forsaken is a pretty easy game to learn. You just have to live and learn, and Just Beats and Shapes is hard to learn if you are good at dodging. Forsaken has some extremely iconic music. Okay, that's good to know. Alright. Okay, who's here? Joanna Blackheart, thanks for coming. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, just in time to see my face review. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Alright, dropping the shout out. Joanna Blackheart is your go-to VTuber for all things horror. From indie games to alien nightmares, this eldritch enthusiast streams it all. She's all about those spooky vibes, especially on Fridays the 13th. By the way, yesterday was indeed Friday the 13th. So hope that you guys had a, hope that you guys made it out safely. When she's not gaming, catch her chatting about horror stories and movies. Hey, I too like my horror movies. Good job, good taste. Thank you. Hey, thank you too to stop by to see Leo Omi. Really appreciate it. So yeah, well, yeah, where was I? Yeah, so yeah, that yeah, we just went through my first cosplay. I have 2 other cosplay photos, but I've also just realized yeah, actually, now that I think about it, let me just edit the form a little bit. I figured that, yeah, some people might not have followed me on my other socials and might want to participate in some of the activities later on. So yeah, let me just add a section over here. This is your face review? It is my face review. So is me in my cosplay. This is my very first cosplay actually. I know I'm not exactly the best looking, but I have said I am an amateur at cosplay, so I think that this is a nice balance between the two. Oh, such a cutie. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I try. I did at least put some effort to put some makeup on, and I had to say this. Learning how to do cosplay, and stuff like that. Shiro, thank you for the head pat. Joanna says I love cosplay. Hey, that's cool. Oh man, yeah, any cosplay folks in the chat, yeah, please feel free to share your cosplay experiences as well. Always a fun time to know, how it's like. Yeah, like for me, I'll admit, cosplay is a very interesting hobby. It's just that I never got the chance to really do more of it, as much as I still have the urge, I still have the itch. Like, I have a few other characters I would love to cosplay as. It's just that, you know, limited time, limited money. Cosplay is a pretty expensive hobby, by the way. Yeah, it's just that, you know, these are things that I have to like take into account whenever I do this kind of stuff. Joanna says, I've done quite a bit of cosplay. A2, clear, Kaneki can. Hey, that's so cool. Shiro says, I may have done a little. Dude, I did not know that. Ezreal says, I haven't done cosplay like ages now, but it was fun overall. Might do Squall and Cloud again. Dude! Cloud is one of the characters I want to cosplay too. Oh man, but yeah, having said that, I mean, when it comes to cosplay, it gives me the motivation to do two things. Learn more about makeup and, you know, costumes and stuff, and prop making, and it also motivates me to like work out, you know, like, you know, get fit, you know, get the proper body type for certain characters. Yeah, I like doing that. Like, it gives me a goal. And man, I just wish that I have that urge to do that again. Like, I need that strong urge to get back into, like, you know, working out. I would love to do that. Joanna says all female versions. I mean, like, yeah, it's pretty cool though. Yeah, especially A2. A2, I've seen quite a few cosplays. You know, whenever I go to conventions, like even until now, it's still quite prominent. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty solid stuff right there. Okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this in the form. Let me try to do that under the redeems. You know, just so that at least there is some fairness at play. So yeah, don't mind me. Let me just adjust a few things while we can continue chatting. Both I have one eye looking at the chat, another eye looking at my Twitch. So yeah, just for today we are gonna be doing this little thing. I believe I can set this up. Yes. There we go. Okay, yes, there we go. Add new custom reward. Okay, let's see. What did Annihilation says? I can't cosplay, but I do voice act. Oh, dude, that's cool. Yeah, man, respect for people who can do voice acting. Me, I have a very limited range. My voice is unfortunately stuck like this, but yeah, whenever I see people doing, like, you know, voice acting projects, yeah, it's a pretty interesting time. Very admirable. Yeah, let me just do this thing over here first, so that, yeah, for the people who are currently in the chat right now, you guys are able to jump in. So yeah, yes, I have mentioned that we are going to be doing quite a few stuff over here. But, you know, I think that it's only fair that, yeah, you guys can join in for this one as well. So let me think. Okay, so I believe the redeem has been set. So let me see. I think you guys can do it here. Okay, so let me check. Is it over here? Okay, there we go. So just for today's stream, I have already set up a new reward under the channel points. So for 10 channel points, you can enter yourself for the digital Steam card giveaway. Of course, ideally, not ideally, you know, it would be nice if you guys follow me as well. You know, that's so that, yeah, at least know that, okay, this is actually someone, yeah, who's an actual person. So yeah, if you guys want to join in, yeah, please feel free to, you know, hop in, and I will check accordingly. Hey, thanks for the water parade. Thank you. Drink up, guys. Hydrate yourselves. Yeah, so anyone's interested, you can jump in. But for those who already, you know, entered in the previous not previous, in the other socials. Yeah, don't worry, I already listed your name accordingly. Yeah, well, that's for the Twitch side of things, but for the YT guys, for YT, you guys can, you know, just follow the rules in the announcement post. Yeah, and I will keep track of that as well. Shiro says, mostly it was Warhammer and historical cosplays. Dude, that is... Oh man, that is so cool. But I have to say, okay, coming from my experience, when it comes to like cosplays that involve like armor and you know, pretty heavy equipment, man, respect. I have respect for you guys. Because even in this costume right here, you know, not much armor, but, you know, have a lot of pieces here and there, it can get quite stuffy sometimes. It can get quite hot. And the feeling when you're like sweating through your cosplay is like, ugh. I think you guys might know what's up. Can get quite a bit uncomfortable. But yeah, respect. Okay, Annihilation needs to, yeah, you know, get some tissues, but bless you, man, bless you. Ashra says, oh yes, doing your own props for cosplay can be satisfying. I still have one of them hanging on the wall. Dude, that is so cool. Yeah, but speaking of props, I do have another cosplay that I'm gonna show you guys soon. Yeah, so that one is a prop that I made myself. So yeah, I am quite proud of that as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. Yeah, actually quite soon. Shiro says, it was kind of fun improvising stuff for my cosplay. Dude, improvising. Dang, that is unexpected. Okay. Ah man, please feel free to share. Annihilation also said, one of John Doe's voice line is literally like, I'm mad and I'm stomping my foot. I'm mad and I'm stomping my foot. Random. Indeed, it is quite random.
Find great deals on flights from Singapore.
But yeah, next cosplay we have Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening. Yes, you guys can tell I'm a pretty big Fire Emblem fan. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I did another Fire Emblem cosplay. But this time it's with Robin. Unfortunately, I can't get a full body photo. Which I'll admit is a little bit of a regret. Yeah, like it's a dang shame. Yeah, but this costume, I have to say, is a lot more comfortable compared to the Marth/Lucina costume. Yeah, because yeah, the coat is pretty simple, pretty easy to wear. You know, a few belts here and there. The boots is pretty much the same as the Marth and Lucina boots. But the book was the one that I spent a lot of time with. Well, besides the wig. Yeah, but the book itself, what it is, I get a pretty big notebook, get some cloth, like yellow cloth, and some soft foam, like very thin soft foam. And then I find a template somewhere on, I believe it was Pinterest or DeviantArt. I printed it out, and then I just cut accordingly, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, and then I just pasted it, you know, put the book cover together. Yeah, like as you guys can see, yeah, I've also put the binder. I also done the back cover as well. Yeah, so that one was pretty cool, pretty aight. I believe it's somewhere in the house. It's just that, yeah, I need to take some time to find it. Yeah, but that was my first, and okay, my first prop that I felt like, okay, that actually felt pretty good. I liked it. Yeah, and yeah, so in the photos, I know there are red eyes over here, you know, just to, you know, emulate a certain possession scene. But I can assure you guys, this is actually photoshopped. Yeah, I only added the red eyes and then that's it, like in post, because I'm quite, what's the word? I'm quite scared of putting things in my eyes. So yeah, contact lenses are a big no-no for me. But I have to say, you know, just to try things out, I thought, okay, how do I look like with red eyes? So I'm like, okay, I put it in, and I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty cool. I like the vibes. Adorbs, aw, thank you, Joanna. Aw, you're so sweet, really. Thank you. Sure says, yeah, hahaha. It didn't help that my cosplays involved me wearing a lot of layers in tropical heat. Dude, I can agree to that. Yeah, like over here, Southeast Asian, yeah, the weather can be quite unkind. It can be quite a doozy. But yeah, when you're able to pull off the cosplay, is at the moment it just feels like, okay, I can tolerate the heat. I am good with this. Yeah, so again, it's another fun time. I believe I shared this story before in a previous stream somewhere. So one of the things that stood out to me with this costume was that I was in one of the conventions in the Robin costume. You know, a few nice people wanted to take photos of the cosplay. I'm like, yeah, I felt great. I felt awesome. And then one of the photographers, he asked me, can you do a Z pose? You know, the Pokemon Z pose? Let me see if I can find the image over here. Yeah, let me try to find the Z pose over here. Yeah, like he asked me to do that. I'm like, okay, sure. Okay, yeah, this is the exact Z pose that I did. So let me just show you guys right now. Is it this? Yeah, so this is the Z pose that he wanted me to do. So yeah, I passed the book to my friend. I did the Z pose, but my expression, I had this concern like, what am I doing? That kind of expression. Yeah, I'm like, I will do it. I mean, I'm happy to do it. But at the same time, I just cannot stop myself from laughing. Yeah, and I believe this Z pose is the one that that is used for the electric type move. So yeah, I guess it's pretty accurate, question mark. So yeah, that was a memory that stood out to me. It was a fun memory, I'm not gonna lie, I like it. Joanna says, I was blind as Ken Kaneki, haha. Had an eye patch over one eye and a red/black contact in the other that covered my whole eyeball. Oh, I can understand that. Ay. Man, bless you. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, for people who, you know, might not know who Ken Kaneki is, so anyone who knows Tokyo Ghoul, yeah, is this guy over here. Yeah, so whew, bless you, Joanna. But I have to say, I'm pretty sure that you put off wonderfully. Yeah, so respect, especially with the red and black contact. I can never do that. Yeah, but I've never watched Tokyo Ghoul. Well, the only thing I know about Tokyo Ghoul was like, no joke, is the opening that it gets quite gory, and then that's it. Yeah, so that's certainly a doozy. Wanna see it? Oh, please, yeah, please feel free to share. Yeah, let me admire some good art. Okay, yes. Okay, Annihilation mentioned. Okay, first tip for surviving in Forsaken: don't let your stamina go to 0. Okay, don't. I'll be sure not to do that. Okay, that's probably the only tip, I guess. Yeah, I mean, most likely Annihilation is also gonna, you know, mention a few more, or probably. Yeah, so yeah, looking forward to seeing what you have in mind. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that I've double checked on things. Okay, where did my window go? Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, second tip. Avoid the killer at all times unless you get found, of course. Ah, gotcha. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, catch up with the rest of chat. Yeah, so yeah, please feel free. Okay, yeah, but so this is my second cosplay. So the last one, disclaimer, is actually a joke cosplay. So by joke, I mean that it's literally meant to be a joke. Because it is something that I thought to myself, okay, I've cosplayed in a few costumes which can get quite stuffy. A lot of things that you have to consider. It's also the kind like you wear it once or a few times and then you can't really wear it outside. So I thought, okay, let's try something a little bit more casual. So my third cosplay is actually this guy. So this is my tokusatsu fanboy showing. So the character that I wanted to cosplay is this guy. No, this is not me, by the way. So this guy is Nobu Akagi, also known as Akiba Red, from the Hikonin Sentai Akiba Ranger. So yeah, Super Sentai. This is actually like the self-parody series. Yeah, so I thought to myself, actually, he has a pretty nice costume. I would like to try it out. So yeah, my mom, a wonderful person that she is, she helped me get this like plain red jacket. There's like no branding, no no patterns or anything like that. So yeah, she got it for me. Really thank you. Got a green polo over here. I know the picture isn't very clear, which I do apologize because unfortunately I didn't get any like proper photos. I just went in expecting to just enjoy myself and then that's it. Yeah, but I also got a scarf. I got some gloves. So yeah, that was very easily put together. Yeah, if you guys understand where I'm going with this. The hair, I tried to like style it a little bit, a little bit more to the side, maybe a little bit more spiky, but my hair unfortunately does not do that. It's not very cooperative. Yeah, I think the word is cooperative. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, then I also remember, oh wait, in terms of props, yeah, maybe I can add a little bit more extra. So I got this like random delivery box and then I just paste the company sticker on it. Like this sticker over here, this is the company that this guy is working for. So he's like a delivery man. And I thought like, okay, I think it'll be cool if I walk around with a empty cardboard box. And it works because when I'm buying merch, I have something to hold my stuff with. So yeah, I guess this is a big brain move, question mark. Yeah, so I guess it works. Thanks Shiro, thanks Joanna, thank you. Yeah, I mean at the end of the day, it is a joke. It's just a joke costume. But have to say, it is the only costume that has survived to this very day. So yeah, I still have the red jacket, I still have the green polo. The scarf is somewhere in the house. But the gloves, I think the gloves are... Yeah, I think the gloves have worn out. Yeah, because these gloves, I actually used it when I'm doing some exercise back in the day. Yeah, those were actually my workout gloves. But yeah, they've already aged. This was like 7 to 8 years ago, I think. Yeah, so they are gone. They are long gone. But yeah, this is my joke cosplay, and I think this might be the closest that you guys will actually see me in my somewhat natural state. So yeah, that was my cosplay journey. I would like to cosplay again. I think if I dedicate a bit more time, I think I will be able to pull something off. Okay, what did Frosty say? What did you guys... what happened? Breaking news on DA Capt-Jules' stream. Joanna Blackheart showers love with check-in stars and cosplay tales. Thank you. While stream bought battles, nosebleeds, and share for second tips. Alright, because restream is like, you know, it's linked to Twitch, so whatever message is identified as a restream. But yeah, Annihilation, yeah, is battling nosebleed, bless you. Ezreal reminisces about cosplay glory days, and Shiromutan juggles layers in tropical heat. Bless you. But yeah, I agree with Shiro. Yeah, winter uniforms look really cool. Yeah, it's just that because it is for the winter, with our tropical weather, it can be a little bit hard. It can be quite tough to, you know, work around that with. Okay, what did Annihilation say? Tip for Shedletsky. Shedletsky. Don't use slash unless absolutely necessary. I'm not sure why is that, but okay. And a tip for the gambler, don't get close to a killer since you only have 80 HP on chance. Fun fact, Cool K has a skin that's named Cosplay and he cosplays as the other killers. That's pretty cool. Jenna finally sent, thank you. Okay, let's check it out. Whoa! Whoa, that is very cool. Oh my gosh, how do you do that? I was so blind, oh my gosh. Yeah, I can imagine, like, dang, girl. Made the fit myself. Dude. Respect, lots of respect. My friend dressed as Eto had to walk me around. I can imagine she's also walking with one eye, I believe. But whoa. Okay, let me find a way to tell you guys without showing my DMs. Okay, let me think. How can I do this? Okay, I think I got it. All right, just give me a minute to put this together. Okay, Joanna says she had one contact into, so she was half blind. Yeah, once we show you guys the pictures, you guys might understand why, but yeah, man. Okay, just give me a minute. Gonna put this here. There we go. And we're gonna include that in over here. Okay, so I just need to refresh the slides. And then you guys should be able to see. Yes, this lovely beauty. So yeah, guys, this is Joanna. Like, dang. I have to say, very amazing cosplay. And I can understand why you're walking in blind. But damn, this is amazing. Okay, if I may ask, how did you fit that black contact in though? Yeah, because is it like an opaque layer? Because again, I have no experience with contacts. I don't intend to start anytime soon. Yeah, so I'm wondering how does that work? It was a struggle. Oh no. Yeah, like because from what I understand, you know, usually contacts, they will have the iris, I guess. Is it the iris? You know, that colored portion of your eye, and then your pupil, and then the rest is clear. But if you have like, you know, the black sclera, I think it's called sclera. I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, if you have that in, then obviously it's covered. So I can assume like, wow, I guess you are blinded for that, for that duration of the cosplay. Much harder than a normal contact lol. The things that you do for art. That one has a tiny hole for your pupil. Ah, okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah, this one over here. Yeah, but pretty tiny. There's only so much you can see. I imagine the rest of the vision is red and black. Also, confession, today I learned that there are contact lenses that actually have like, the black sclera. I did not know that. I did not know that was a thing. Yeah, like I mentioned that, yeah, I've seen like Tokyo Ghoul cosplays, but I've never seen anyone that has, put in as much effort as you. Like, so really admirable. Undeck sick though, it is amazingly sick. You did a good job. Yeah, and your friend also did a pretty awesome job too. Yeah, I'm like, man, you guys did amazing work. Yeah, send your friend my regards and respects. She's a wonderful lover. Yeah, I can tell, like, you guys did great. Maybe this should be incentive for me to watch a Tokyo Ghoul. Although, okay, any Tokyo Ghoul fans out there, because it has been quite some time, I believe it's more than 5 years. Has the story actually ended, by the way? I mean, I haven't been keeping up, so I really don't know. Like, no joke, like I mentioned before, the only thing I know is that there is a very awesome opening that everyone likes to sing. Full stop, that's it. I don't know anything else about the show. Season 1 best, Season 2 good, Season 3 meh. They have a movie I need to watch. Ah, gotcha. Okay, 3 seasons, a movie has ended. Alright. Okay, maybe Tokyo Ghoul. The movie is someone's backstory. Ah. Okay. Noted. Okay. Okay, Tokyo Ghoul. On my plan to watch list on my anime list. Gotcha. Let me see. Did I miss anything from... Okay. Yeah, I missed a few. So yeah, let me just catch up before we get to the next part. Okay, Joanna says, they skipped some arcs to get to Season 3. So it's like whiplash of what's going on. Oh no. I can feel that. I can relate to it. Oh man, that means Tokyo Ghoul is one of those stories where it's like, oh, if you want the full story, you need to read the manga. I'm like, okay. Noted on that. I mean, it can't be helped, right? If you are doing adaptations, there are some parts that will be cut out. Either cut out or compressed. Yeah, like even some of my favorite shows, let me think, what stuff has been compressed? Okay, the recent one, pardon the sassy title, if my wife became an elementary school student. I love the manga, I love the story. It's actually a very sad story, by the way. Besides what the title is implying, it's a very sad story. And from what I've heard, I haven't watched the anime yet, but I browsed the the subreddit. There are some parts that they have skipped over, which I felt like is pretty important to the story. So when I read that, I was like thinking, why did they skip it? Why did they remove it? Because it's quite important to understand how certain things work. So yeah, a part of me did think like, okay, yeah, if I need to like get the full story, I might need to read a manga. Yeah, especially if they skip arcs. I'm like, wow, okay. That's something that I need to like take notice of. Yeah, but I guess maybe that's one of the reasons why Season 3 is meh. But yeah, I will get to it. I think it will be a good time. Well, Tokyo Ghoul is not exactly one of those comfort shows, but yeah, it might be something that would will scratch a particular itch. Yeah, because for some time, I'll admit, the anime and manga that I've been like consuming, that is more on the light-hearted side of things. Well, most of it is the light-hearted side of things, but there is a part of me that wants to read something a bit more heavy, a bit more actiony. Yeah, so maybe Tokyo Ghoul might do it for me. Joanna says, "Oh, how sad." Yeah, a little bit. It's a beautiful story. I recommend that you guys check it out. The anime been released quite recently. Yeah, it's quite recently. So yeah, I do recommend checking it out. 12 episodes, 1 season. Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, I think you guys can consume it like in a few weeks at most. Name? Okay, yes. Yeah, let me just drop the actual name here. Also, hey, Anime-chan, welcome. My Twitch app is being dumb, so I have to tune in on YouTube. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, but sorry to hear that your Twitch is getting a bit goofy. Yeah, sorry to hear that. But yeah, I hope you're doing okay, Anime-chan. Hope that things are going well for you. Okay. Let me type the name over here. Yeah, it's a very long name, by the way. So just making sure that I got it right. Yeah, because sometimes it goes by different names, which can be a bit why? Okay, I will put a Japanese name. I will also put the English name over here so that at least you guys can see it. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Also, yeah, it also has a live action adaptation. So yeah, if you guys are up for it, yeah, that also works. And having said that, they did a few changes from the original story that I felt like actually built the wife character a lot more. So yeah, if you're up for that, yeah, I recommend. So yeah, this is the title of the show. Pretty heavy. I don't recommend watching it if you are going through some stuff. It can be quite sad. But having said that, it helps a lot with the grieving process. Hey HLU, thanks for redeeming the giveaway. I will include your name in. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Well, I hope you're doing well, my dude. But yeah, I guess since Anime-chan is also on Twitch, yeah, just gonna drop a shout out to her as well. Alright, Anime Kawaii-chan is your go-to for wholesome kawaii vibes. This magical girl VTuber loves to spread cuteness and coziness, often diving into Roblox chaos or exploring fantasy worlds. Join them for anime-inspired adventures and a sprinkle of magical girl charm. So yes, Anime-chan is a good friend of mine. Unfortunately, her Twitch app isn't doing so well, but yeah, regardless, yeah, she does stream on Twitch. Yeah, that's a pretty wide variety of games. Also, amazing singing voice. So yeah, I think you guys have a wonderful, cozy time with her. Please do check her out. Okay, I believe Annihilation mentioned a few things. Yeah, let me just catch up. But if you guys also mention anything, yeah, I'll also try my best to catch up. Okay, Cookie is very fast in running and outpacing players/survivors. Okay, noted. My nosebleed is gone now. That's a relief. Thank goodness. That's good. That is good. Yeah, hopefully it stayed that way. But yeah, that is it for cosplay. So yeah, now we are on to the next section. So this one is yes, the Ask Me Anything section. So yeah, I put it up on the question of the day. I've also put it up on the Google Forms. So the only things that I ask is that just be respectable. don't ask me anything too political, personal, controversial. I think you guys are smart enough to not do that. But you know, just making sure that I don't, you know, answer any awkward questions. So yeah, if you guys can do that, that would be great. But having said that, we do have a few questions already prepared, you know, from some of you lovely folks. So yes, just ask me anything and I'll be happy to answer them. So yeah, let me just double check if I missed out anything. Yeah, before we continue. I think we are there. Okay. Fun fact, friend Elliot and Annihilation John Doe has a custom LMS Last Man Standing theme. Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Interesting. Enemy Chan says, okay, back with my food. Nice. What do you have? If you are comfortable sharing, of course. I'm on break at work, so I can relax and watch finally. That's sweet. Check out on me, you know, while you're having break. That's so sweet. Thank you. Okay, so let me check the form real quick. Where did the form go? Okay, we got a new question, so I'm gonna include that in. And then I will do a refresh, you know, just so that everyone is included. No one gets left behind. Should put that on my business card. Okay, so yeah, I think this should work. So yes, guys, please do ask away, and yeah, I will include that in, you know, in the slides, you know, as we go along. Yeah, it also makes things easier if I, like, you know, have to, you know, timestamp anything just so that I can get back to you guys. Yeah, at least there's a visual. Yeah, critical thinking. Yeah, but of course, to be fair, you know, to be fair to people who already asked, you know, ask questions beforehand. Yeah, I'm just gonna do things like, what's the word? Sequentially, in sequential order. So yeah, I'm gonna answer the questions that I already asked beforehand, and then I'll get to the live chat. Yeah, just to be fair. So first come, first serve. But yeah, having said that, ask away. I'll be keeping my eyes, you know, eyes on chat. So, first question is from the lovely Ayurisu, a very good friend of mine. Okay, law question. Do you have any heroes you look up to? Okay, so any law hero. So, as you guys know, I am a hero in training, you know, creator. So, I'm technically in training to be a hero, you know, making the world a better place, saving anyone in need, you know, that kind of stuff, right? But having said that, you know, there are already heroes, you know, more established heroes out there, you know, in this virtual world that we are living in. Yeah, so yeah, there are a few heroes that I look up to. Yeah, so some of those few people, actually, you guys might know them. One of them is the Neo Monstrum, pretty cool dude. He's also a tokusatsu hero VTuber. He streams a variety of games. He's also a pretty big tokusatsu fan. Yeah, and yeah, that guy, he does a lot. Yeah, so really, he's also a very cool dude, very nice, very friendly, very approachable. Yeah, so I'm just gonna drop a shout out real quick. Yeah, so yeah, you guys might catch him while he's live. So yeah, he's a very nice guy, and yeah, I have a pleasure to call him my friend, and yeah, he's also one of the heroes that I look up to. But yeah, but besides him, yeah, there are also a few heroes as well. Crossover hero Rain. Yeah, he's currently streaming right now, actually. I believe so. Yeah, so he is also a tokusatsu inspired VTuber. Yeah, and he also plays a variety of games. Very cool dude. Yeah, also he's a fellow Singaporean VTuber. So yeah, lots of respect to the guy. Yeah, just making sure that I got the name right. Before. Yeah, just making sure. Ah, dang it, Frosty is not showing the name, but yeah, that is his tag. So yeah, these guys had the pleasure to to meet them. But having said that, besides besides these wonderful guys, I also look up to the everyday heroes. Yeah, who are just doing their part to make the world a better place, making things safe for everyone. Yeah, like your local policeman, your local fire department. Yeah, the stuff that they do is not easy, and is risking their lives to save another. Yeah, so to me, this is also something that I look up to, and yeah, is that something that I felt like, in the grand scheme of things, has been rather overlooked on. Yeah, so this is my way of saying, like, yeah, these people also deserve some attention and admiration as well. Yeah, because I know people who who actually do this as a real thing. Being a cop, being a fireman. I know people, and the stuff that they do is crazy. And most people will be thinking like, oh man, this is a tough job. Like, it's very risky, of course, very dangerous. But to see someone actually do it and come back alive, yeah, it's very admirable. And to save another one as well, yeah, that is something worth looking up to. But yeah, hopefully maybe I can be a hero as well, making the world a better place in my own special way. Who knows, right? Who knows? I would like to aim for that. Whether is it directly or indirectly, we'll see. But yeah, what about you guys? Do you guys have any heroes that y'all look up to? Yeah, of course, obviously this is a question for me, but if you guys have any, yeah, please feel free to share. It's always nice to have a little sharing session, discussion. Yeah, anything goes. Okay, yeah, let me just check anything else. Okay. Alright, Forsaken has milestone skins, and the levels needed are milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3, and milestone 4. Shedletsky, I guess it's Shedletsky. Okay, then next up we have the boy brand. So, what got you into streaming, and how were you introduced to video games? Okay, so what got me into streaming? So, okay, let me paint a picture. As you guys know, I have been doing fan art since 2011. So, in a way, I have been making an online identity since then, right? But I had wanted to, do some video content as well. So this was also around the time like Let's Plays. Let's Plays was a thing. So Let's Plays, you recording yourself playing a game, providing commentary and stuff like that. So I wanted to do that, but the resources at the time, the tech, the equipment, general time management, I did not have that because I was in secondary school. I was I was still schooling, so obviously I don't have time to do that. So that couldn't be achieved. Not in the mid to late 2010s. Yeah, it was around that time I wanted to do it, but couldn't. But I have made attempts. It's just that it didn't seem like it's worth it in the long run. So that was scrapped and I just focus on, just doing art and schooling. That's it. With the occasional cosplay. And then in 2020, so streaming is becoming a bigger thing. You get to see people like live streaming themselves playing games. So I thought to myself, okay, I can try that out as well. But then when I did it, again, because of technology at the time, or rather technology I possessed at the time, so I only had a MacBook. I didn't have much access to games. I didn't know how to record footage, that kind of stuff. So that one also didn't turn out so well. But I have experimented with like streaming programs. I've tried OBS, I have tried you know, doing a few art streams here and there. And yeah, that was something that was like contained to just a specific group of people. Like it was only to like my art community friends at the time. And then that was it. That was all I did. And then come 2022. Yeah, around 2022, that was when was it 2022? Wait, when was HoloLive EN a big thing, right? Okay, that's still a big thing. When did they first debut? Was it around 2021? Like very late 2021, if I remember correctly. Or was it 2020? Let me check. Let me just double check. Yeah, because it was during that time. Yeah, let me just check the exact year. Okay, yeah. So it was late 2020 when HoloLive EN was happening. You know, a lot of exposure towards that particular group and company. So my friends, this was okay around that time. In 2020, I was at the tail end of finishing my national service. So I had this friend in NS who introduced to me. Okay, not exactly introduced to me. I am familiar with VTubers because of Kizuna Ai, but he shared a lot about HoloLive, and then he showed me their streams, and then by extension he showed me other VTubers streaming, and then I thought to myself, huh, that is interesting. And you say that a lot of people have been doing that, and he said like, yeah, that is a thing. So besides him, one of my best friends as well, he was also into the VTubing scene, but as a viewer. But he shared a lot of clips, and I'm like, okay, it is very tempting to try it out for myself, because I had the drive to want to do it. It's just that I don't know how. And then I just held off on the idea. So originally I wanted to do it since 2020, okay? So this has been, something that I entertained for quite some time. Then come 2022, I figured, okay, things have been stable. I managed to, find my footing in real life. Yeah, I think I'm relatively comfortable. I just need to set a date to, make my debut. I'm gonna debut as a PNG tuber. I got the design ready. Yeah, all that stuff. I know what games to play. Settled. And then something happened. Wait, no. Okay, let me try to remember. My original debut date was... When was it? It was supposed to be... Let me think. Joanna says, gotta go, have a great rest of the day. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you, appreciate it. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. But yeah, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Let me think. Soda. Hey, thanks for the water for it. Come on. Yes, stretch. All right. Yeah, let me just stretch a bit as I try to remember what was the exact date that I wanted to debut. Okay, stretch to the left. Stretch to the right. Forward. Back. Waist to the left. Waist to the right. Shoulders clockwise. Counterclockwise. And we're good. Thanks, Joanna. Thank you, thank you. I know it was a significant date because it originally I wanted to debut. It's either somewhere around June or August. Okay, now I remember. It was originally somewhere around June. And then stuff happened. And then I'm like, okay, maybe I delay till August, because things were a little bit uncertain at the time. So I'm like, okay, June, originally June, pushed to August. And then August, things just got worse. Like, it was getting pretty bad, and the worst part is that there was nothing I can do about it. Yeah, that one is a little bit too personal, so I won't elaborate too much on that. It's just that things were going quite bad, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I thought to myself, okay, that's not gonna happen again. And then I think to myself, okay, look, I'll try to do as much as I can to plan the next step for whatever that's going on. Once I settled, I should be good to go at September 16. So that was my planned debut date, like my newest one. And I told myself that, look, no matter what happens, just get your first foot forward and then just stream. And yeah, eventually I did. September 16, 2023. That was when I did the thing. So yeah, had been thinking of streaming for 3 years. Finally managed to pull it off. And like, yeah, that was I guess the rest is history, you know. Yeah, so that was quite a journey, and going for close to 2 years, I think we managed to do something. Yeah, so yeah, I guess okay, to put a too long, a TLDR version. So what got me into streaming is that I've always wanted to make a identity for myself, not just as an artist, but also as a creator, right? So streaming, it gives me a voice, it allows me to interact with people. And because I wanted to, again, have an online identity for myself. So yeah, one of the important things that I wanted to do was, yeah, to have a avatar for myself. And actually to see it move like this, that's like, oh my gosh, I wanted to do that. So yeah, for me, the main part about why I wanted to do streaming is that, one is that I can have an identity for myself while also being able to interact with other people. So yeah, whenever I get to interact with you guys, it is a gift. And I'm very happy whenever I can do it. So yeah, really thank you guys. I know I always say this, but it really is. You guys have made this streaming journey one heck of a ride. And Alessan says, my body is cute and they flow. How am I supposed to stretch? In your own special way. I think you will find something. Yeah, but next part of the question is, how was I introduced to video games? Okay, so okay, I know I mentioned this a few times before stream, but for some, obviously when you're streaming, some people might not be there, so yeah, that is perfectly fine, of course. So how I got into video games. So when I was very young, at earliest memory when I was 4, I was introduced to gaming by my cousins, like my much older cousins. They had the Super NES. And apparently they thought it was a good idea to introduce a 4-year-old by the way, to Super Mario Brothers, The Lost Levels. So the original Mario Brothers, a pretty iconic game. They thought that it would be a good idea to get me to play the much harder sequel. And as a kid, I didn't know how to play games. I didn't know what was going on. All I know is that, according to my parents, I cried a lot while I was playing the game because I kept on dying. And then when I saw gameplay footage of it, I'm like, yeah, why did you guys do that? Of course I'm gonna cry. I'm stuck at the same place over and over again. So, to say that I got a bit of an aversion to Mario, it's a little bit fair to say that because of unfortunate memories associated with it. But eventually, I think this was like just a few months later. My other cousin, she had the Genesis, and then she introduced to me Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, and then I had a pretty fun time. I was playing as Tails, so I wasn't, maining as Sonic. Yeah, so I was following behind my cousin. She was playing Sonic, I was playing as Tails. But it was a very enjoyable time. We didn't get very far, because of reasons. We were just kids. But I remember enjoying it. I remember liking Sonic. But because, family, we had to be a bit more mindful of our expenses. So the only times I played games was with my cousins. And then we had a very old PC. I believe the system was running on Windows 98. And there was no internet. Yeah, so that PC couldn't connect to the internet. And the only things I can play with the PC, if my parents allow me, was Solitaire, Minesweeper, MS Paint. Yeah, I played MS Paint. Massive air quotes on played. MS Paint and a few arcade games that my dad somehow managed to acquire. Not gonna get into too much detail. Yeah, but those were my experiences when it comes to like early video game memories. Before I got my Game Boy. Like my Game Boy Advance. Yeah, so my cousin during that time, he had Pokemon Ruby and Fire Red. So he used to play that game a lot. This was before I got my Game Boy, but that was how I got introduced to like Pokemon as a gaming series. So I'm like, okay, that is pretty cool. I told my parents like, I would like to have a Game Boy, not knowing how much it will cost. This was, a very young little me, right? So yeah, I told my parents, because they asked me like, oh, what would I like to get for Christmas or birthday, I don't know. And I said I would like to get a Game Boy. But because it was very expensive, so I didn't know at the time. They told me like, okay, you study hard for your exams and we'll get you a Game Boy Advance. Which I did. I think I did relatively well. And then my parents got me the Game Boy Advance. It was a surprise, a very pleasant surprise actually. Yeah, so that was great. And it was the year 2005, by the way. So during that time, the DS already came out. But to me, I was already satisfied with the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, so my first game that I bought was Pokemon Emerald, and I had a lot of memories with that game. Because, the new generation at the time was the Hoenn region, Gen 3. So this was before Diamond and Pearl came out. But I remember playing a lot out of Emerald. And then sometime later, I got a few other games as well. I got Sonic Advance, I got Pokemon Leaf Green, I got Dragon Ball Advance Adventure. Yeah, and a few other games. But those were the main ones that I played a lot. Sonic is your childhood as well? Yeah, Sonic is part of my childhood, but if you ask like, little me about this, whenever someone mentions Sonic, I wouldn't have thought of like Sonic as a gaming series. I would have thought of Sonic as a TV show first, like because I grew up watching Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic X, because both shows, for some reason, was airing at the same how do I put it? At the same... It's not time slot. It was airing at the same... Okay, period. Like, it was airing at the same year as each other. Yeah, so I believe it was like weekday, late afternoons, it was Adventures. And then around the weekends, Sonic X. Yeah, it was during that span of... Yeah, it was during that certain time period. Both shows were airing at the same time, for some reason. Yeah, but I remember watching it a lot as a kid, and I'm like, yeah, I like Sonic, I like watching Sonic. And then when I got Sonic Advance, I still didn't register like, oh wait, Sonic is a gaming icon first. But I remember playing a lot of it. I never finished it, because some stages were a bit too hard, but I remember loving the series. Yeah, so that was my start into gaming. Yeah, so most of it was through cousins, occasionally my dad, and then yeah, gotten a Game Boy Advance during primary school when I was 7, and then later on got a PSP as a gift from you know, one of the parents that my mom knows, you know, because she used to do babysitting, and yeah, one of the kids dads, you know, he gifted me a PSP, which was pretty sweet. Very nice dude. Yeah, so he gave me the PSP when I was 9, I think. Yeah, when I was 9. Yeah, and then I just got exposed to a lot of other games as well. Yeah, so that was my particular childhood with gaming. They should bring back Dark Sonic, dude. That is a nice concept that I would love to see revisited. Like a negative powered Sonic. Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to see it happen again. Yeah, like Sonic X was a very interesting show, and for people who are interested, I recommend watching the sub version. Like, nothing against the dub version, by the way. I felt like in terms of the dub, they actually did a pretty decent job, so a lot of respect to that. But if you want something more, like something really good, the sub version can change quite a few things. Or rather, it was the original version. Yeah, so I will recommend watching Sonic X sub. But you know, the dub also does things pretty well enough, so yeah, please do check it out if you guys have the chance. But yeah, moving on, we have a few questions from the forum. So yeah, if I was a Pokemon trainer, what kind would I be? Like a gym leader, a breeder, that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm assuming it's like trainer classes and stuff like that. So for me, I will say I had this certain leaning towards being a frontier brain. Yeah, because again, as a guy who grew up playing Pokemon Emerald, I can appreciate the gimmicks that they threw at you. Like, it's a different style of, you know, Pokemon battling, and I would like to do my own spin on things. Yeah, so I guess a frontier brain would be nice. Yeah, but what kind of gimmick exactly? I don't know, maybe making something like a bit more story, you know, maybe a short story driven kind of adventure. Like what's that building called? Pokestar Studios. Yeah, you know, where you get to like play through like certain movies as a certain actor, as a certain character in Pokemon Black and White. Yeah, I would like to incorporate that gimmick into Pokemon battling. Yeah, I would like to try that out. You know, if there's some way, somehow that particular mechanic can be implemented, yeah, I would like to be that kind of trainer. Yeah, so yeah, maybe frontier brain. Something C31 says, be those NPC who walk around in circles. No! That's not for me. I would like to do something bigger. Yeah, and also I did have a phase where I was into the competitive scene. So yeah, maybe something a bit more challenging, a bit more chaotic. Yeah, I would like to see that. I would like to do it. Annihilation says, Sega needs to make a Sonic X game that's like the classic games. I wish, man. Yeah, but when was the last time they touched anything Sonic X related? Decades ago. But it would be nice to see Sega try it out. But yeah, next up we have what anime are you looking forward to the most right now? Well, okay, so recently my friend sent me a list of shows that are coming out next month. So one of them is Dress Up Darling Season 2. Again, I recommend that. Dan 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 Season 2, yeah, that one as well. Because okay, not gonna go into too much spoilers. I'm still baffled to this day. Why would they think that it's such a good idea that they ended the season on a cliffhanger? Like, it's not even like a climatic cliffhanger. it's like a cliffhanger that feels like, okay, see you at the next episode kind of cliffhanger. Yeah, so that was a bit questionable. So yeah, hopefully season 2 more than makes up for it. Yeah, but besides that, let me think. What other shows? Let me think. Okay, let me check that list again. Yeah, I know my friend sent it to me, so Rent a Girlfriend season 4 is coming out. But because of what happened in the manga, I'm not looking forward to it. Not gonna go into too much details in case of spoilers. But let's just say it certainly disappointed a lot of people. And this is coming from a guy who reads the manga weekly. So yeah, had some strong feelings towards that. Let me think. What other anime? Annihilation says, we don't talk about that Sonic X game. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, we don't talk about that. It's okay. Let me see. Okay. There is... Okay, Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus. So, anyone who knows of Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai? Yeah, that one is coming on July 5th. So, looking forward to it. The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Yes, also looking forward to that as well. Yeah, so all of this is happening early July. Oh yeah, Reborn as a Vending Machine Season 2. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to it. Yeah, looking forward to those shows. It's a very nice early birthday gift, I would like to say. So yeah, I'm gonna have a good time, I can imagine. Annihilation says, I'm going to listen to Creation of Hatred, which is 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 versus Shedletsky in LMS. Okay, go and do that, man. I mean, you don't really have to announce, but sure, man, more power to you. But yeah, these are the anime that I'm looking forward to. So yeah, you guys have any yeah, please feel free to share as well, and maybe introduce me to a few more shows. It can get a bit lonely in here. It'll be nice to watch more anime. So next up we have what are some things you learned from being a VTuber? Let me think. What are some things I've learned? Okay, as a VTuber, I've learned that, well, obviously, you know, the design makes a very good first impression, but at the end of the day, what keeps people, you know, keep people staying is that, yeah, I guess is, you know, the content that you do, your personality, and yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, the appearance is nice and all, but is that person good enough for you to, like, you know, spend your time with? Which, you know, from some of you guys, you very supportive people. Yeah, I think that more than answers that, I suppose. So yeah, really thank you guys for, you know, making sure that I remember that point. Yeah, but besides that, I also learned that, yeah, it's always okay, I've learned this, not exactly related to being a VTuber exclusively, but you can be quite surprised, like how a community that most people, like the people who are outside of this circle, who think like, oh, VTubers are just for people who are into anime and then that's it, cringe, that kind of stuff, which, you know, I'll admit, like my very early impression as a person who watched VTubers, who didn't really watch VTubers back in the day, who would think like, oh, it is a little bit cringe, but that's only because I didn't give it a chance. But once I did, because of my good friends, it's only then that I realized, like, VTubers, to be honest, they are just like, you know, us, right? They are just, you know, people who are doing their best to, you know, make things entertaining for, you know, for the viewers, and, you know, making a connection with people. And, you know, when you are doing it in a certain different medium, does it really matter? Maybe some parts yes, some parts not really, but at its core, you are still trying to be an entertainer, you are still trying to be a creator. Yeah, so I guess what I want to say is like, being a VTuber is just a different form of content creation. Right, so yeah, it's just another form. It's nothing too different from like people's initial perspectives. Yeah, like, I mean, for some of my VTuber friends, I think they might have, you know, insights as well. Yeah, if you guys are still here, please feel free, but of course, no pressure. Annihilation says, by the way, you should listen to Forsaken Teams, they are bangers. And maybe after stream. But okay, noted on that. Yeah, so those are some things. Let me think. Are there any other things? There's also... Well, I've definitely learned... I've definitely learned how to... keep... I learned the importance of branding, by the way. Also, ayo! Bang hold! Hey, thanks for follow. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow. We have reached 200 followers. Oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome. Thank you very much. I am so touched. But yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. I did not expect that. But I hope you're doing well, Bangho. Thank you. Hope you are doing wonderful. Yeah, okay, so wow, that certainly was a very pleasant surprise. Really, I appreciate it. But yeah, one of the things that I've learned as a VTuber, like, I mean, this also applies for other creators as well, but I think as a VTuber, this really has more prominence, is that your branding really matters. Like, it matters because, oh wait, how is your design being approached? And it's not just as a model, but also in your assets, like your logos, your overlays, your backgrounds. How do you want to like present yourself? Yeah, because now that there's a style that you are pushing towards, right? Like, sure, you can, find whatever that fits best for you. Like, it can be random. If you are up for that, that is perfectly fine. I've seen people do that. But there's also the option like, do you want to keep things more stylized? Yeah, so for me, being a more digital themed creator, yeah, that is certainly my approach as well. So yeah, I certainly took those things into account, and again, my overlays, my assets, the ones that you see on screen right now, those are by me. Well, except for this chair, this is by another creator, which you guys can see from the in the credits. Yeah, so the overlay, the chat, the logo, that was by me. And that was something that I had to consider when I am designing those. Yeah, and it's because of that I actually got to learn like, okay, I need to take the aspect ratio into account, I need to take the fonts, the designs, all of that. And I'm sure that any VTuber who has been around long enough, they can also agree like, oh wait, that is also a thing. So yeah, that is something that I learned, and I'm still working on it. So yeah, hopefully I can get better at it. But yeah, also 200. I foresee a celebration happening soon. Thank you, Shiro. Thanks for the head pat. Thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, but as a VTuber, I would say like it has been mostly positive, like learning experiences. There's a lot. Yeah, like I know that there are certain moments right now, which I won't get into, that may make things a little bit uncertain, in terms of like in the VTubing scene as a whole. But I would like to think that because I'm surrounded by very supportive people, very supportive friends, that the positivity is just there. It's still there. It's still something that will protect me and I'm sure everyone else as well, from the downsides of being in the VTubing space. Yeah, and also, in a way, it has given me confidence. It taught me like, yeah, like, do whatever feels right for you, you know? Because when you come as a VTuber, right, when you show yourself as a VTuber, there are certain expectations, like, because of, you know, certain agencies, certain groups, you'll be expected to, oh, as a VTuber, you need to stream games, you need to be able to sing, you have to be an idol, stuff like that, right? But no, not really. As a VTuber, you are just a creator. Do whatever you want, right? And which I did, and I'll say like, yeah, even until now, I'm still doing stuff that I am challenging myself, but at the same time, feel comfortable with. Yeah, like just recently, I've done my first art stream. That is something that I wanted to do in a long time. I've done a few karaoke streams, you know, hit and miss, I'll admit, but I'm still learning. That is something that I want to do. And sharing sessions. That is not something that every VTuber will do, but I'm doing it and I like it. That is pretty good. And heck, even today, I just did my first face review and you guys are receptive towards that. So I'm like, wow, you guys are a lot more supportive than I thought, and really, thank you. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, so these are certainly things that I've learned as a VTuber, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to learn a lot more as I carry on. But yeah, that was certainly time. These are the things that, you know, that are at the top of my head. I'm pretty sure there might be more if I ever think about them. But yeah, those are certainly the sum of the things that I'm learning. Okay, Annihilation gave a few recommendations. Okay, I'm gonna put that on my list. So yeah, thank you. I will check it out. Okay, Vanity, Jason, LMS team. Okay. Obviously, I can't share it here because I think it might be copyrighted. So yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. And don't touch my chainsaw. Alright. Also, speaking of chainsaw, is Chainsaw Man Season 2 coming out anytime soon? Plus, you might see a familiar someone. Okay, noted on that. Also, yeah, Shiro managed to answer Frosty's question again. Frosty asked, which installment of the Star Trek movie series is subtitled The Wrath of Khan? Okay, and it's the second movie. Nice! Never really got to watch Star Trek, but cool. Ha, I redeemed myself. Shiro, you're always cool, so yeah. All good, no need for redemption. Now, Red Dead Redemption on the other hand. Hint. But yeah, let's see, what else do we have? Okay, as a creator, what is something you would like to achieve? What is something I would like to achieve? Okay, I know I've put up a few goals for the end of year stream. So let me just pull it up real quick. Let me see. Where is that? Where is that slide? Yeah, because even though these are goals that I set for myself, if you tell me to remember them, I'll be like, alright, I did set that for myself. Okay, there we go. Let me see. Can I share it over here? Okay, we're gonna sidetrack just a little bit. We're gonna go to a different Google Slides. Yeah, so these are my end of year goals that we set up. I believe it was the start of the year. Yeah, it was the start of the year. So yeah, the few things I wanted to do is, yeah, earn enough to level up, you know, get a new model, maybe new equipment. Yeah, that would be nice. I've been working towards that goal. There's also, yeah, maybe having better time management, still working on that. Reach 400 on YT and 200 on Twitch. We actually achieved that, so thank you guys. Yeah, like currently we have 414 on YT and just nice, just today, 200 on Twitch. So thank you guys. I do my best, and I hope that I can continue doing my best, and I hope that you guys will be here, you know, along for the ride. And also clearing a backlog of projects. Yeah, I would like to do that. Hopefully soon. But yeah, we also have new goals. Yeah, so continue working to be a better creator and entertainer. Still working on it. Not sure whether is it successful, but we'll see. Yeah, so all of this stuff. Yeah, we've been doing more just chatting streams. Sorted and tier lists. Not yet, but getting there. Art streams. Just did it recently. Karaoke. Yeah, a bit more. Making more scripted and edited content. Yes, I am working towards it. So hopefully you guys get to see more of that. Be more active with the community. Yes, I like to think that I am, and yeah, we will definitely see more coming soon. Maybe in the later half of the year. Getting healthier. Still working on it. Yeah, getting better in my Mandarin, Cantonese, Japanese. Also getting there. Make more art. Yes, I am. I actually have been making more art actually. And finish setting up the portfolio website. So yeah, hopefully we can get to those goals. You know, we still have 6 more months. But yeah, in terms of like new goals, like new projects that I would like to achieve, I would... Okay, this is something that I've never shared publicly with everyone yet. It is actually to be able to participate in the Sonic hacking contest as a streamer. Yeah, so Sonic hacking contest, as the name suggests, is a contest where, you know, people submit their, you know, ROM hacks of certain Sonic games, and then streamers, there are actually a select number of streamers who actually showcase these entries, yeah, during the event itself. So for me, I would like to be able to participate in that kind of event as a streamer. But there are some things that I know that I need to like be able to arrange and establish before we can get to that. So yeah, that is something that I would like to achieve that I never really shared with anyone until today. Yeah, and maybe, who knows, maybe work on something official with Sega. Yeah, that would be nice too. Yeah, so hopefully we can, you know, get to that point. Yeah, and okay, I'm seeing a whole bunch of recommendations, so I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just that, yeah, just bear in mind, I definitely won't be looking at this now. But yeah, I'm still accepting questions, everyone, so yeah, just please feel free. Okay, so this one, I believe, okay, this one was from the forum. So yeah, because we were talking about Mega Man. So okay, what's your favorite Mega Man series, and which particular game is your favorite in that series? Okay, I admit I am gonna cheat a little bit with the second question. So my favorite Mega Man series is the classic series. Followed closely by the X series, because those are the ones that I had the most experience with. Yeah, like I've never got the chance to play the Zero series, didn't play ZX, and the Legend series. I have the collection. Well, I have Zero and ZX. Legends, I don't think there's a collection. Battle Network, I never had a chance to play that, and I don't have the collections for it. Yeah, so I only have experience with Classic and X. But in terms of my favorite is the Mega Man Wily Wars, actually, because of the Wily Tower. Yeah, because in the Wily Tower, this is after you completed 1, 2, and 3 in that particular collection. So when you went into that particular portion of the game, you get to like mix and match all the weapons that you receive in 1, 2, and 3. And I have to say, like, the level design, the bosses, very interesting. Very there's a lot of replayability. And I felt that it's a very big shame that it is very limited in terms of release. Because the original only came out for the Sega channel, which was decades ago. And then it got re-released again in the Nintendo Switch Online, I think, for the expansion pack, which currently I do not have, but I would love to do it. So yeah, I would say in terms of my favorite, it is Mega Man The Wily Wars. But if you are talking about like a specific game, like if you don't count Wily Wars, I would say my favorite is actually Mega Man 6. Yeah, like it's not even 2 or 3, which is what a lot of people say is like the, you know, the best of the best. But for me, like my favorite, like in terms of favorite, we're not talking about like what do people think like, oh, that is the groundbreaking point of the Mega Man series. Like, if talking about personal favorite, Mega Man 6 is my personal favorite. Because like I felt like, yeah, it might be the easiest of the Mega Man series, but there's, in terms of like, what's the word? Being a starting point. Yeah, I think Mega Man 6 does it for me. Yeah, and the weapons, they are actually pretty decent. So yeah, anyone who wants to like start out with the Mega Man series, I recommend 6. Because you have the weapons, but you also have like the rush power-ups. Yeah, which yeah, again, makes things a bit more manageable. So yeah, we'll recommend that as an entry point. Yeah, so favorite in the Mega Man series, Mega Man 6 and Mega Man The Wily Wars. Also, thank you Annihilation, thanks for the recommendations. Okay, so let me see, what other questions do we have? Okay, I believe I need to refresh. Yes. So let me refresh that, and yeah, you guys have any questions, again, just shoot it over here. Yeah, as I look at the list, just making sure. Okay, you consider playing Forsaken for the first time. Okay, I have a feeling Annihilation asked this. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's not in the form. Yeah, like you, yeah, it's clear that you asked this. So by first time, what do you mean first time? Like, do you mean like a blind playthrough? Yeah, because I guess that's usually how I approach my games. Yeah, I usually play things blind and then just stream it accordingly. Unless it's a game that I already like played beforehand or something that I'm really interested in trying out for myself first. Yeah, but those are like exceptions and not usually the norm. Yeah, but if you mean like a blind playthrough, then yeah, I think, yeah, I will consider streaming my blind playthrough for Forsaken. Okay, who do we have? We have PPAV123 joining in the giveaway. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna add your name in. But thank you, appreciate it. Okay. Yes, pardon the silence. I'm just double checking on the questions. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. Okay, next question also from Annihilation. Which Forsaken character are you going to use first? Noob, Elliot, or Shedletsky? That's a good question. Yeah, I think I'll just go with general vibes. So I don't know, maybe this is something that we will figure out as we go along. But having said that, let me just take a quick look at the character profiles. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Forsaken, who do we have? Okay, first up is Noob. Okay, so we have this guy. Reminding me a lot of, you know, Lego, Roblox, that kind of stuff. And then we have Elliot. Okay, I see pizza. Very tempting to follow the pizza guy. Elliot and who else? Who's the other guy? Third one is Shedletsky. Shedletsky, I mean. Blame John. The face seems a bit trolly, so I guess who I play first? Yeah, I guess maybe Elliot. Elliot has pizza, so yeah, I guess Elliot. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. But yeah, let me see. Are there any other questions you guys would like to ask? Let me just double check. Oh, Bangkok is also joining the giveaway. Thank you, thank you. Okay, your name is also in. Oh yeah, yes, just a disclaimer. So, regarding the Steam card giveaway, right? So, two pretty important things that you guys should take note is that one, please do make sure that your card, you know, your region accepts like digital Steam cards. Yeah, because I've heard certain regions don't allow for that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But if not, there is always an alternative that I will be willing to do, you know, for an equivalent amount. But yeah, I think that's about it. The second point is that please do give me some way to like contact you. Yeah, because if I can't contact you, then unfortunately I will have to give it to someone else. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm available in I would like to say, you know, a fair amount of socials. You guys can whisper to me on Twitch. You guys can I don't know, drop me a comment on YT, maybe a social media link somewhere. Yeah, but I'm also available on Twitter, on Instagram, Blue Sky. Yeah, I have my links below. So yeah, just find some way to contact me. Yeah, or at least make yourself available. So yeah, so that we can make things easier for us. But yeah, I think that should be it for the Ask Me Anything. Okay, alright. Annihilation asks another question. Okay, what killer will I use when you buy them? Jason, Cool Kid, John Doe, or one by one? Yeah, let me just add that into the list or the forms. Oh wait, maybe not this. Okay. Okay, let's see. Jason. Who is the Jason? Okay, so yeah, Jason Voorhees, of course. Iconic. Cool Kid. Okay, completely red. I don't know, he looks like a goofy boy. Maybe he'll be cool to be around with. Okay, John Doe. Interesting design. A bit spoopy. And one by one. Ooh. My favorite color is green, so I don't know, because you know, as a guy who likes films, yeah, maybe Jason would give me some interesting vibes. So yeah, maybe Jason. Okay, so my first attempt will be with Jason and Elliot. Yeah, so pizza and, you know, a deranged psychopath. Yeah, maybe that will be nice. Question mark. Yeah, let me see. Am I missing anyone else? Nope, I think that should be it. So okay. I mean, I'm still accepting questions until the end of stream, I guess. So yeah, please feel free. We'll see if there's anything as we go along. So okay, now it is time for the chat suggestion results. So as you guys, if you guys were at the start of the stream, so we do have a few redeems that we need to settle first. So I'm gonna put up a poll here. Let me just prepare it quick. So we have 5 responses for that particular question. So the question is, what should my next redeem be? So this is more specifically for the Twitch crowd. I do apologize for the YT folks. So what we are gonna do is that we have a few things to, decide on. Let me try to find my Twitch. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put up the options here as I read them out loud, but before I do that, let me just summon the dashboard. As I put in the options. Loading, and I was nearly close to typing wait, which is not what I wanted to do, and stream together is also not what I wanted to do. Don't do that, Jules. Okay. So, what should my next redeem be? So this for a select number of channel points, you guys are free to redeem a certain thing. So the first up we have is the snack redeem. So get some snacky. So I guess I will pause the stream and then I will get some snacks. Even though I'm not a guy who usually snacks, but I do have some snacks around the house. It's just that I'm not the one who's eating them. So yeah, maybe I'll get something, get a little bite, and maybe share something, share some snacky times together. Yeah. So maybe that might be something for you guys. The next up we have a throw a pickup line, which is okay, interesting. I'll try my best. Also, another one similarly is flirt. I'm like, do you guys really expect me to be able to flirt? I'm like, okay, sure, I can try it. And then the fourth one is end every sentence with des. So maybe desu. So yeah, okay, unfortunately there's a character limit. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it over here. Desu at every sentence. I think that should be enough. Yeah, so that's the fourth option. And then the fifth option is Pokemon Buddy for the stream. So yeah, I guess this is inspired by last month's stream where I had a Pokemon PNG with me for the rest of the stream. So yeah, I guess we can do that. So yeah, let's decide on that and yeah, see what you guys prefer. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna put the flirt and pickup line together cause yeah, it's the same thing, to be honest. Okay, so we have four options for you guys. Let me see. Yeah, I think I can put it for 10 minutes. Yeah, give you guys enough time. That should be more than enough time actually. So yeah, 10 minutes, guys. Yeah, but don't worry, we'll still be continuing on, so you guys will have plenty of time. Yeah, just so that I can include you guys as well for the YT folks. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in as well. Like, even though you guys can't do that just yet, but at least you guys are involved as well. I think you guys are part of the family. You guys are just as much of a cadet as the as a Twitch side of things. So let me just drop it here. So yeah, please feel free to vote away. game suggestions or some. The game suggestions we are gonna put later, but actually, you might want to suggest the games right now, because we are gonna be doing that later. We are gonna be voting for the next game soon. Yeah, so again, the form is it's up there. Yeah, just drop it in. I mean, hey, I think if you want to like, yeah, I mentioned like, yeah, just put it in the form and I will do it. Yeah, and I'll include it in. So yeah, I'm gonna put the form over here. Forsaken, okay, Forsaken. Yeah, Forsaken, I'm gonna include that in. Okay, sorry, let me just rub my eyes a little bit. Okay. Benko asks, if multiple people redeem Desu, will you double dash every sentence? Yes. Yeah, so yeah, okay, if multiple people redeem Des, so say if it's 5 people, yes, prepare me, you know, prepare to hear me end my sentence with, yes, I agree, Des. Totally, I do enjoy this stream, Des. I'm not sure if you guys are up for that, Des. But yes, it will happen. Also, hey, Andre Santos, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Okay, we are seeing a few. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so far we are seeing 3 votes for Des every sentence and 1 vote for Pokemon Buddy. Thank you. But yeah, we still have time, so yeah, vote away. Okay, let me see. What did Annihilation says? Okay, this is regarding Forsaken. John Doe is very tanky, Cookie is fast, Jason is the worst killer, by the way. I will take that. Since he doesn't have any range abilities, that's good. Cookie is the only killer that can't track the survivors. Okay, noted. That's going to be hard to always say Des. I think it's a challenge I'm willing to accept, Des. Yeah, but I think you guys have enough sense, have enough courtesy to do this in moderation. I hope. Please. Yes, I think. Right? Don't prove me wrong, guys. Don't do this. He says as he sweats nervously. Bye, Faith. I have faith. I think. But yeah, let me just okay. Currently my bottle is empty, so I'm gonna have to refill that, but I'll be back real quick. Awesome King says hi. Hey, thanks for coming, Awesome King. Welcome. Yeah, we are just in the middle of deciding when my next redeem will be. Thank you. Yes, hydrate yourselves, guys. Yeah, so I'll be back real quick. I just need to refill my water. So yeah, I'm just gonna pause here, but yeah, please feel free to vote. Okay, just give me a sec. By the way, there's a different versions of Cookie and Forsaken. Note on that. Gotcha. Yeah, just be right back. Sheesh. Okay, what's happening here? I turned around for 1 minute to refill my water and I nearly dropped my water bottle, by the way. But dang. What happened? I must have missed a few things. So let's see what happened here. Okay. Let's see. What's up with chat? Okay. Andre says, good idea, I'm going to drink some water as well. Yes, please do. Hydrate yourselves, guys. Annihilation says, I'm made of cubes. Fair. Andre says, how do you move? I move like this. It's from this wonderful program called Life 2D. And the rigging is made by this wonderful person called Noxora Mama. She is my VTuber mama. She did my model. She did my rigging. And she's a very wonderful person. And I recommend you guys to check her out. Yeah, the name is Noxora Nix. Yeah, the full name is Noxora Nix. She does stuff on YT. She also streams on Twitch. So yeah, pretty cool gal. Also, thank you, Andre. Thank you for following. Really appreciate it. Okay. Bangho asks, do we have to be here when the giveaway draw happens? I need to leave in a bit and not sure if I can make it back in time. Okay, fair. Okay. So, okay. What we can do is, you know, for people who don't have any, let me think. Right, that is fair. Yeah, this is something that I should have thought of, so I do apologize for that. Okay. So what you can do is, you know, because you already entered the giveaway, I believe you can drop me a whisper on Twitch. Let me know how I can contact you if you are the winner. Yeah, so if you can do that, that would be great. I will appreciate that. Yeah, so yeah, anyone who has participated, yeah, just drop me a whisper. Tell me how I can contact you guys. Also, let me see, who... Show! PPAV, thank you. Oh, Nitro Box Edition, thanks for following. Thanks for redeeming, thank you. But yeah, I mean, you can redeem as many times as you want, but it still counts as one entry, by the way. So yeah, I'm gonna drop it in here. Okay, yeah, PPAV already is there. Also, I do apologize if I'm not pronouncing it the way that you intended your name to be. Yeah, just let me know. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we've gotten the results. Okay, gotcha. Annihilation says, I'm planning to make my PNG tuber as Annihilation. Oh, that's sweet. Man, wishing you all the best. Oh, okay, Nitro Box Edition is Andre. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so... Okay. Unfortunately, we do have one more thing that we need to settle before we, you know, spin the wheel. But having said that, yeah, I do appreciate you guys for, you know, for voting. So, okay, the results are... Okay, we got 4 votes for... That's at every sentence, of course. 1 Pokemon Buddy. Well, this is for the Twitch side, right? So let me just jot it down real quick. Andre, you can redeem as much as you want, but it still counts as 1 vote. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. Okay, so... Alright, for Pokemon Buddy, we got 3, so... Oh, I understood as it will count as many votes. No, it doesn't. It only counts as 1 vote. Sorry, I needed to make that clear. Okay, let me check. Where are the results? Okay, got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for understanding. Yeah, that is my bad. I should have made that clear. Okay, let me check what are the results again. Yes. Yeah, because it disappeared from my feed. Okay. Okay, so we have three on the Pokemon Buddy from the YT side, and 1 for the pickup line. Okay, so now we're gonna have a tiebreaker. So it's tied between That's Every Sentence and Pokemon Buddy. But you know what? Nothing says that we cannot do both. So, okay. So we are gonna have two redeems actually. So, okay. You guys will get to make me say That's Every Sentence, and also, you know, ask me to include a Pokemon Buddy. Why not, right? Why not? So yes, you guys, you wonderful folks, you guys will get 2 of these. Again, I do apologize that I can't do anything for the YT side yet, at least. But really, thank you guys. I hope that we have a much more enjoyable time together. Hopefully nothing too chaotic, at least something more manageable, I guess. What is my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Magnezone. Always has and always will be. Yeah, because, you know, I have a soft spot for robots, and Magnezone I felt like it's very cool, but done in a certain way, it can also be very cute. Yeah, so I don't know, I just have a soft spot for Magnezone. Or heck, maybe even the entire Magnemite line. Yeah, so favorite Pokemon all time, Magnezone. But yeah, what about you guys? Do you guys have any favorites? Please feel free to share. While I set up the next poll, so the next poll we have is regarding games. So this will be the game that I'm gonna put high up on my priority list. I do have a few games already planned. So probably by the month of July, that will be when I'm theoretically shouldn't be committing to any events. So yeah, please hopefully we can, you know, actually stream that game. So the first option we have Mega Man Star Force. Second option is Super Mario Brothers. Third game is a Hatsune Miku game, and fourth game is just Pokemon. Okay, yeah, let me just put that on my notes first. Okay. Annihilation says I don't have any. Nitro, Andre. I said the first Pokemon I caught was Sandshrew, so I kind of have a soft spot for that one, and eventually evolved him to Sandslash. Aww, that's adorable. Oh man, that is cute. That is a very cute story. Yeah, like you know, for some people they always say like you always remember your first, which is quite fair. Can understand that. Yeah, like I can't remember what was the first Pokemon I caught. Okay, let me think. Emerald. It's most likely a Poochyena or a Zigzagoon. Yeah, but it's been years. I don't really remember it. But I mean, yeah, I do remember. I would like to think those are my first captures, but it's not to a point where I'm like, oh man, this plays a significant point in my journey. Like, yeah, I don't really think so. I know Sandshrew is not very powerful, but for me, it has a special place in my heart. He was always by my side till I finished his game. Dude. I mean, Sandslash, you know, fulfills a certain niche. So yeah, I can appreciate it. I mean, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's not just battles, you know, like, sometimes Pokemon, you like the design, like, and that's pretty good. You have memories associated with it. That's more than enough for you to, like, consider that your favorite. Yeah, so, yeah, don't let power take it away from you. Yeah, like, people, when it comes to Pokemon, sometimes battling is not a thing for them, which is fair, and, you know, and respect. So yeah, this one, okay, next poll, yeah, I'm just gonna put it fair for everyone. Yeah, so it can start at roughly the same time. So Mega Man Star Force, Super Mario Brothers. Why? A Hatsune Miku game. Okay. Pokemon, and oh yeah, also Forsaken, right? Forsaken. Oh dear. There's only 4 options, really? Huh. Okay, I think I got it. I think I know how this will work. Okay. Okay, so yeah, oh wait, no, this is not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, I want to be fair to everyone, so let me see, how can we do this? Okay, I think I got it. Okay. You guys can just type a name. Okay, for the YT side, just type a number to what game would you like. Would you like me to stream, and that will count as a vote. Because apparently it's only limited to 4 options. So okay. Okay, for number 1, is Mega Man Star Force. Number 2 is Super Mario Brothers. Okay, for some reason, okay, if I press enter, then it counts as entry, so no, it counts as send, so not gonna do that. 4 is Pokemon, and then 5 is Forsaken. So yeah, if you guys are interested in, you know, seeing me play Forsaken, yeah, please feel free to answer with a number if you're on the YT side. Yeah, YT should really improve on that. That would be nice. So yeah, once that is settled, then we will get into the Wii U. And I will set up the Wii U. Annihilation says my head is starting to heat up for some reason. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. Okay, we got 1 vote for Forsaken. Okay, let me check. Okay, we are good. Let me see, where is my wheel? Oh yeah, my wheel is at the other tab. Okay. Okay, I think I've gotten everyone in. Okay, wow, this one is pretty exciting. Just hoping that, you know, you guys hopefully will get something that y'all will want. Hey, Bangho also says we are Forsaken. Dang. Man, didn't know Forsaken is quite popular. That's good, that's good. Oh yeah, by the way, do you know the Survivor 2 time? Can't say that I do, but let me just do a quick check. 2 time. Okay. I'm looking it up right now. I don't think it is what you guys are thinking of. It's leading me to this like live action show. Oh, okay. Oh, it's from Forsaken. Alright. He has 2 lives like Sonic. Oh. He's also looking a little bit blue, so is this related? Oh, my bad. That it. You just ignore that. Well, yeah, I believe yeah, there's still a few more minutes for you guys to register your votes for the next game that I'm gonna play. More like pale. Yeah, it is a rather pale-ish blue, pale bluish gray. Yeah, but I also need to check how should I like set up Forsaken. Like, is it a PC game? Do I need to like download anything? That kind of stuff, you know. Yeah, I definitely need to check it out. Yeah, like if we ever get to it, yeah, would definitely help. Oh, I'm seeing the Mega Man Bros are coming in as well. Bangho says I have to go now. Have fun with the rest of the stream. Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, that's... Yeah, I mean, this goes for everyone. Yeah, like, if you have a preferred way of, like, communication, just give me a Twitch whisper or, you know, drop a comment somewhere or somehow. Or if you prefer my other socials, that works as well. So yeah, just let me know. Annihilation says it's on Roblox. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so that means I have to get Roblox. But then again, I do have some friends who also play Roblox, so maybe more incentive, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so setting up the wheel, I just double checking, did I miss out anyone? Just in case. Also, need to make sure that I don't miss out any questions. Yeah, I think it's pretty much settled, but of course I'm still accepting, so yeah, please feel free. It's on Roblox. Okay, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, YT is a bit lagging. Okay, okay. By the way, oh yes, Annihilation, what do you want to ask? (007N7) is Cool Kids Dad. Ah. Yeah, I think I might understand it better if I play Forsaken. So, okay, things to note, I guess. Yeah, just double checking. Did we manage to get everyone? If you guys don't see your names, please do let me know. Yeah, I need to make sure to check my other socials as well, just in case. Yeah, I think we should be good. Okay, okay. Oh, I just got a notification. What happened? Okay, never mind. All good, all good. Okay, yes, yes. You want to know why I called Chance a gambler? Feel free. I mean, again, disclaimer, I don't know anything about Forsaken. You can explain. Whether I understand it is like a different story. But yeah, shoot your shot. It isn't ask me anything after all. And I'll be honest. I'll definitely be honest with my answers. But yeah, we are almost done with the poll. So yeah, I mean, I guess right now we can you know, just start pulling, because yeah, I know that it is getting late for some folks. So yeah, let's get the wheel ready. Wheel hasn't been updated. Let me fix that. There we go. Alright, Chance gambles using a coin flip. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it's like the standard gambling thing to do. He has a gun! Oh, we got one vote for... Okay, okay, nice. The boy brand, yo! The boy brand, thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Also, thanks for asking the question, by the way. I answered it early in the stream, but don't worry, I will give you a timestamp. You know, once I done looking through the archives and stuff. Annihilation says, no way, it's a flintlock. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Oh yeah, we are also voting on games, by the way. So yeah, I've asked in the chat what will my next game be. So so I believe I can do this. Yeah. So what will my next game be? You can just click a number. I mean type a number, and then I'll count that in towards the vote. We are about to close off actually. So yeah, if you want to, just feel free to vote it down. Yeah, and that goes for everyone who has just joined in. So the first one is Mega Man Star Force. The second one is Super Mario Brothers. Third one is Hatsune Miku game. Fourth is Pokemon, and fifth one is Forsaken. So yeah, you just need to type a number. Yeah, if you are interested in voting. Oh, okay, we have another one. Yeah, but I do apologize. I mean, I will keep that in mind. It's just that, yeah, unfortunately, we aren't able to include that in. Yeah, people already started voting. 3, okay, a Hatsune Miku game. Gotcha, gotcha. But Victorious Boxers 2, Fighting Spirit. Okay, let me just check it out. What is this? Boxers 2, Fighting Spirit. Hey, yo! Man, I'm getting flashbacks already. I mean, I've never heard of the game, but yeah, it's Hajime no Ippo. Okay. Of course, of course. Wow, this takes me back. It's cool. Shiro says, yo, Star Force. Okay. Alright, so the Twitch side, we got 3 votes for Star Force, 1 vote for Super Mario, 1 vote for Forsaken, and let me just count the one on Twitch. I mean, for YT. Okay, we got... Let me check. Yes, we got 1 more vote as well. So, okay. We got 2 votes. We got 2 votes actually. Hey, PPAV, thanks for follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, brand is Hajime no Ippo. It's a wacky game. Okay. Yeah, I would check it out, after stream. But yeah, okay, so regarding the games, okay, so we got 3 votes for Mega Man Star Force, so it's probably a tie. No, I saw 2 votes in total for Forsaken. But yeah, I would still put it up on my list. And I mean, look, if you guys want me to play a certain game, there is a game redeem on Twitch. So yeah, again, I do apologize for the YT side, but yeah, there is a way for me to like shift that up on the priority list if you guys are really that interested. But yeah, really thank you guys for voting. I really appreciate it. So yeah, let me just put it in my notes. Okay, next game that we're gonna be playing soon is Mega Man Star Force. Probably July. Yeah, probably July. Shiro is so happy. Of course, the Mega Man fans. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, okay, we settled the games, we settled the redeems. Yeah, now it is time for the wheel. This wonderful wheel. We have 12 participants. Really, thank you guys. Thank you guys for being interested. I wonder who could have suggested that though. I wonder who. Yes. Still, I mean, it's a Mega Man game that I never got to try out, so yeah, this will be interesting. Yeah, because I've never gotten into the Battle Network series, and Star Force, from what I heard, is like a distant sequel to that particular series. So yeah, it's interesting that you guys recommended that. Annihilation hit 20 subs. Congratulations! Good job. Proud of you, my dude. Okay, yes. Without further ado, we have the wheel. So, actually, yeah, I do. Yeah, I should, yeah, okay, so, team card giveaway, this is just for the YT post, different socials have different, conditions, but they are about the same. So the only thing that I ask is that, yeah, you guys, you know, like and follow and comment so that I know that you are at least a, you know, an actual person. Yeah, besides that, yeah, you guys are entered in the giveaway as some of you lovely folks have already been. The only thing that I wanted to be clear about is that, one, is that you guys are in a region where, you know, you accept digital Steam cards. Two, is that, where was I going with this again? I forgot my second point. Two, is that there is a way for me to contact you. So if you are the winner and I can't contact you, then we are gonna have a problem. Because if I can't contact you within, like, you know, the next few days, I might have to pick someone else. So yeah, just that's a thing to note. Me checks if it's a real person suspiciously. Hey. I see what you did there. So yeah, closing entries, I don't think there's anyone else. So yeah, we're gonna be picking our winner. So I said that there's gonna be 3 winners, and as you guys can see, yeah, we have you know, $30 Singaporean dollars. I think that should translate to about 25, I think. But having said that, because I did say that there's 3 winners, so we are gonna go up, you know, in terms of different values. So what I mean by that is that, actually, I am giving a few Steam cards. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick over here. Okay, there we go. Yes, yes. So over here we have, you know, different amounts for the digital Steam cards, right? So how it works is that, okay, we are gonna be pulling for these 3 cards. Three lucky winners will, okay, or rather I should say, one person will win a $60 gift card, another one will win 30, another one will win 12. So that is how it's gonna go. You know, something a little bit more interesting, a little bit more fair for you guys, cause we did raise like 150, you know, dollars together. So only fair that I try to, you know, find a way to match that amount. Yeah, so hopefully it's something that you guys are interested in. Annihilation says, too bad I can't join. Nah, it's fine. It's all good. As long as you're here, that's good enough. Crate of Mosquitoes, welcome. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Test for life, thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Sup indeed. Okay, we have a last minute entry. Okay, Crate of Mosquitoes, gotcha. Oh yeah, thanks for coming in, really appreciate it. Test for life, oh, thanks for the follow, thank you. Awesome King says Super Mario Brothers. Unfortunately, the polling has finished, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Thank you. So yeah, as long as you guys can follow those rules, I think we should be okay. So yeah, okay. Now I'm officially closing entries. No more. So we have 40 people. I hope that, you know, we get a little something together. So the first person is gonna receive $12 in 12 Singaporean dollars in a Steam gift card. So okay. Let's see, who do we have? Navinder556, call me in, bro. Okay. okay. Which game won? Star. Okay, Mega Man Star Force. Star Force is the winner. All right. Okay, Navinder. All right, gotcha. Okay, last one. No more entries. Okay, let me try to find a way to enter your name in. Well, I hope you're doing well. Nice to meet you. My bad. Nah, don't apologize. I mean, we can always come back to Super Mario. It's okay. A lot of competition. Yes, indeed. So you guys have about 1 in a 15 chance. Pretty decent odds. So okay, no more entries. Not accepting anymore. So okay, Forsaken came in second, I guess. Yeah, it came in second. So yeah, it's fine. We can always, revisit it sometime in the future. That's not so soon. So now it's time to spin the wheel. $12. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's Crate of Mosquitoes. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so Crate of Mosquitoes. What I need you to do is that for you to get your Steam gift card, I just need you to just drop me a whisper. Let me know how would you like to be contacted. Like, is it through email, through a social media? Yeah, at least let me have some way to contact you so that we can iron out the details. But yeah, congratulations. Yeah, guys, please congratulate Crate of Mosquitoes. Hey, Richie8939, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Sorry, Richie. Unfortunately, we already closed entries, but I appreciate the follow regardless. I see, I come. Yeah, so really, I do apologize for that, but really, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So yeah, Crate of Mosquitoes, please do let me know. Yeah, if not, then well, we have to find somewhere else, unfortunately. Okay, let me just take that down in my notes. Okay, it's for the $12 gift card. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Next up, okay, we're gonna remove that. Just to be fair to everyone. Okay. Now this time is for $30. Yes, $30. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Annihilation says, I hope he doesn't release that Crate of Mosquitoes. I hope so too. Okay, PPAV. Congratulations, you got $30. Thank you. Okay, yes, as always, please do let me know how I should contact you, and yeah, if not, yeah, I think you know the procedure. Okay. Can you contact on Twitch DM? Yes, you can whisper. You can drop a whisper. Okay, last one for $60. 60 Singaporean dollars. Conversion rates, I think you guys can figure that out for yourself. So yeah, okay. Okay, let me just refresh the page a little bit. Yeah, just to make sure all is good. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Who do we have? We have we have something 631. Thank you. Congrats to the big boy. Good job, something. And I mean, he is my mod, so I'll definitely be able to contact him. So yes, good job, something. You got 60 Singaporean dollars. Okay, by the way, okay, from Annihilation, by the way, Jules, remember to listen to the Forsaken themes I recommended. Capt-Jules, DA, I don't know, both works, but yeah, sorry, Taz, unfortunately I can't include that in kind of to like keep it PG. I mean GA, general audience. But but don't worry, I'm sure we'll do some other giveaway in in some moment in time. But yeah, don't worry. Yeah, Annihilation, don't worry. I've kept track of like the songs, so don't worry, all good. But yeah, congrats to all the winners. Kill Mosquitoes, PPAV, something 61. Thank you all for entering. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so yes, you recommended me 6 of them. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure that, yeah, all is good. Yeah, because the winners are actually contacting me right now, so thanks, guys. I think that's all. Yeah, thanks, Annihilation. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, what a day, right? Okay, so yes, I've written down the notes. I think we should be good. If not, then yes, I hopefully should be able to find a way to reach out to you guys. Okay. Alright. All good. Okay. Annihilation says I'll probably change you to a different Forsaken character. Gotcha. But yeah, either way, yeah, if you ever need help to, being a, PNG tuber or VTuber, yeah, just let us know. And of course, at the right place at the right time, obviously. Yeah, and I think we are a supportive bunch. We'll be there to help you out. But yeah, let me check. Do we have anything else? Yeah, I think that should be it. Did the winner reply? Yes, all 3 of them have replied. So yeah, that really appreciate it. So yeah, of course, in terms of giveaways, well, for me, this is my first ever Steam card giveaway, and I'm hoping that there's no issues. So assuming that, this one goes well, then not gonna jinx anything, not gonna promise anything just yet. But if all goes well, I don't see why not I wouldn't do another one in case, if we ever get to, a certain milestone or a certain point. Because I believe sharing is caring, obviously in a reasonable amount. I'm deaf. Disclaimer, Jules is not made out of money, by the way. I don't have a lot of money. And I do feel bad whenever I have to take into account of limitations. But having said that, if it goes well, I don't see why not I wouldn't do another giveaway. No promises, but we'll see. It's certainly not something that I wouldn't think of. But Ezreal, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the rainbows. Thank you. Annihilation says, guess I'll try. I don't have a model for Annihilation. Yeah, just again, shoot your shot. Look, if it make, I'm just gonna repeat myself. If you can find something to work with, whether is it a PNG or, maybe some avatar as drawing, that is perfectly fine. Whatever that you want to use to represent yourself, just do it. Because I also started out as a PNG. And that PNG is something that I drew myself. Let me just pull this up here. This guy, this particular version of my model, I drew this one myself. Yeah, so, take the first step, don't be afraid. Yeah, and, just see where this goes, right? So yeah, please, do not be afraid, Yeah, and I have faith. I have faith that you will get there somewhere. But yeah, that is it. This has certainly been a really interesting stream, doing things that I've never thought I would do. You know, face reviews, AMAs, giveaways. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So all I can say is thank you guys for making this a very, very memorable stream, and I'm hoping the aftermath will go well. I'm still a bit scared. I am still hoping that, you know, I enter the next day with no issues at all. But with that said, really, thank you all for making this a heck of a time. Inspiring, thank you. I mean, look, if it helps, then I'm glad that, you know, you get something out of it. So yeah, let me see. Am I missing anything else? Yeah, I think we are good. So, okay. The plan for tomorrow. So, I'm considering postponing tomorrow's stream. So, unfortunately, Sonic and wait, let me make sure I'm getting the title correct. Okay, Sonic and the Fallen Star. Okay, Sonic and the Fallen Star might be postponed because of you know, certain commitments, which I do apologize, but don't worry, I can say that it is something good. I'm not gonna reveal anything too much yet, but it'll be something. It'll be something. Hey, thanks for the headpad, Shiro. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, but I can say it is something good. So it's just that, yeah, it's something that I want to get into. So yeah, it'll be postponed, but don't worry, it's all daijobu. But I do apologize for postponing the stream. So yeah, that is it. Next week's activities, I still gonna be finalizing that. So I will get back to you guys. So please do stay tuned for that. If you guys can, you know, join in, that is, you know, that is more than welcome, of course. But yeah, before we leave, let's find someone to raid. Let's see who's live right now, who's available. Okay, let's see. Annihilation has a go. Alright, gotcha. But thank you for coming in. Oh wait, no, not gotta go. Gotta try now. Okay, my bad. English, my reading comprehension is slowly failing day by day. But yes, thank you. So yeah, okay, let's see. Who can we raid? Okay, I mean, she was here, so yeah, let's send some love to Joanna Blackheart. She's currently playing Alien Isolation. I think it will be a pretty metal adventure, so yeah, yeah, let's send her some love. She's currently, oh wait, she's also doing, she's also doing a charity fundraiser. Gotcha. Yeah, so yeah, also all the more reason, right? So yeah, let's send her some love, and yeah, until we meet again, please do stay safe, drink lots of water, get plenty of rest, and most importantly, take care. Alright guys, it's a wrap. Bye!